Is your hair good? Is your hair good? You good?
Thanks.
Oh, we're live.
Oh, we're live! Hey guys, welcome back to round 5. Amsterdamned Wargaming streaming of the Dutch Masters, the finale of the DTC.
Oh, you mean the tournament's the finale of the DTC?
Yeah, the Dutch
Yeah,
Masters.
okay, sorry. I thought you meant that this was the finale of the tournament.
No.
And it isn't.
It's not. I mean, it
Round
might as well
5.
be. These are the only 2 unbeaten players left.
You got it. Yeah, and it's an important round, therefore.
It's an important round. So we thought we'd show you, even though we've got a dupe on, Dick is back on stream.
Back on stream. And if he wins it, he might be featured on stream 3 times this weekend. He
Somehow, with his subpar Necron army, he's managed to make it through. Oh, wait, yeah, it's Nephilim, so Necrons are still stupid good.
Everyone can win with Necrons.
Everyone can win. Anyone could win with Necrons.
Anyone.
Like a blind...
Even Dean could
Even
win with
Dean
Necrons.
I think the problem with Dean is, though, his list would be wrong, so he'd lose the points.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah. No,
all kidding
you're back
aside.
with Panda, with Boobin. We've got the wonderful terrain again.
Yep.
It
2
is
great players.
2 great players, yeah. Both of them unbeaten. 4-0 at the current round. Ron, with his behemoth Nid monstrosity.
Tyranids.
2 minutes. It's the last hurrah, because they're nerfed now.
After this weekend,
Data Slate.
I think you'll
that's it.
see slightly less Tyranid players in tournaments.
Yeah, so instead of...
Just a smidge.
Yeah.
Um,
All those meta chasers will move on to,
Gene Stealer Cold.
Iron Hands, Dark Angel,
Space Marines.
Imperial Guard.
Votan.
Yep.
But no, I love to see Tyranids. As I said, like I've said it a couple of times on stream already, I would love to see Tyranids come out on top this weekend.
I bet you would. The worst thing about this matchup, though, is Ron is still getting free spore mines. And everybody
It's the best thing about this matchup, Chris. It's just party balloons for everybody.
So much.
I forgot my bag of confetti at home. Otherwise, every time a spore mine would pop, I'd throw confetti all over the table.
I bet the owners of the venue would love that.
They would. I mean, it'd probably make me clean it up as well, but no one cares.
Yep.
So
No, it's going to be an exciting game. Good game.
Yeah. Let's have a look.
I think both players are coming into this pretty confident of their matchup, so one of them's going to be wrong.
Yep.
And that's always good for TV, isn't it?
Yep. I think we have an exciting matchup though.
What's the mission, Ruben?
It's abandoned sanctuary, so it's a diagonal
Nope.
deployment. It's tear down the icon, so it's the diagonal deployment, and you have to place little bombs with units. And I think you said it's your second favorite mission of the Nephilim GT.
It is my second favorite mission.
Yeah.
I love the planet of the bombs because
I hate it.
it's an action, so you can only do it once.
Yeah.
And then defusing it is also an action. So if you were able to be fast enough and plant a couple of bombs early game, it's really difficult for your opponent to then defuse those bombs.
Yep.
Really difficult. So there we go. Any other comments of interest? We'll try and keep you updated with a couple of scores. Justy is up. What was Justy up against?
Justy is up against. We'll do it live.
We'll do it live. Coming in live.
No.
You got to click. Yep. Well, Rude is up against Mitchell. The Imperial Guard against Tyranids. I'll tell you that much. We've got Peter versus Florian.
Justin is up against Yort, who we saw play a great game yesterday against Dick.
And then
And
pulled
he's
out a win against Rude this morning.
Yeah, he's doing a great job this
He
weekend.
is doing a great job this weekend.
So shout out to the Hague boys.
Yeah. Be proud of your buddy. What are they called?
The pizza order.
Pizza order.
Pizza order is being represented.
I'll have a double pepperoni.
I'll have a margarita because
Excellent.
I'm that bland too. No, but that's supposed to be an interesting matchup as well. And yeah, Root up against Mitchell Klein, who's doing a great job this weekend as well.
Yeah.
Did Mitchell pull out a win against Floria?
Yeah, I think no. Florian pulled out the win against Mitchell, I think.
All right. Oh yeah, figures because he's now playing Root. Yeah.
Peter. Yeah.
And then
Yep. What have we got?
let's have a look.
Tom Rocks, Imperial Knights versus CJ Van
CJ.
Dam,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
man
yeah.
Van Stam. with his Drukhari good stuff.
Yep.
I like that. That's a nice matchup. Could be an interesting one. Could be an interesting one. We've got Rob Hosens, possibly.
Yes, Dante, I'll try to keep a Spore Mine counter going this game.
Rob Hosens possibly still in contention for the top spot of the Dutch Masters, although...
Yeah, because he pulled out a win against those Space
Pulled out a
Wolves,
win against the Space
despite
Wolves,
being
yeah.
charged head first, turn one. Like, I think all of his stuff
Tricky.
was engaged.
It's very tricky. When I went over there, I was like, it was tricky for the Necrons, but
Yeah.
he pulled it out. Pulled it back, fought back.
Thomas is facing the Death Guard of Nikki.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's, will be a cool one as well. And then Dan, who we had, so Hercules Pains we had on stream last round, is now facing Leonard.
Leonard Lindemann.
Yeah, with
his
GSC.
Nichols,
Yeah.
That should be a nice
Yeah.
matchup. Interesting, because I think GSC into Space Marines with AOC is not so great.
It's a difficult one, especially with all the Deathwing.
Yeah. Transhuman and
yeah.
everything.
So I'm interested to hear how
Two
that
up
game
saves
went.
everywhere. Yeah. All right. Nice. We got a few tasty matchups. Let us know in chat if there is anything, anyone you'd like to see.
Or get updates on.
Or get updates on. Starting soon, seeing is epic. Thank you,
Thank you,
Dante.
Dante.
I worked really hard on that. Long, hard hours. Getting no, it was all Ruben. It was all Ruben.
There's a little bit about because you took the pictures.
I took the pictures.
You did.
Yeah.
It's a team effort. Everything we do here is a team effort.
So yeah, you can see the players are starting to set up their stuff in the corner cam.
Yep.
I don't know if you have anything you want to add.
No, I think I'd say let's get into the action because you know before we used to go into the action post deployment.
Pow pow pow.
But now that we're getting into the final rounds, I
Yeah.
think
Be good
all
for you
the
at home to
tactical
see.
decisions are they matter.
Oh, definitely.
So let me
All
just quickly turn off the dice tray cam because that's not as important to see right now. And
transition
we will transition.
Catch you soon. We're going to mute a little bit just so we can have our lunch.
Yes.
But
Enjoy the deployment.
enjoy the deployment.
Wait, where's the... Oh, there we go.
And we are live with the roll-off. Dick won. No, Ron won the roll-off, sorry. Ron is going first. Dick is doing his pre-game moves because Necrons are still allowed to do that. Because Nephilim. Let us know in chat your predictions. Whether you think it was good that Tyranids go first or Necrons go first, or what do you think's gonna happen? Ruben, do you want to get in here?
Yeah, Tyranids going first. What was your question?
Do you think it's good for the Tyranids to go first against the Necrons?
Personally, being a Tyranid player, I would have liked to go second, I think.
Yeah, I think you want to see the Necrons commit to things and then react to it.
Exactly.
Whereas now, I think, especially with his pre-game moves, he's going to be able to hide the vast majority of his army, so you're not going to be able to get shots up. I think actually just put those wraiths in the middle there. I don't know if you can get them anywhere safe.
Yeah,
Maybe just put them as a bit of bait.
No, I think Dick declared already that if he was going to have second turn, that those raids with that 6-inch move were able to get behind the wall. So
okay, yeah. That's fine. It's good to have players playing by intent.
Yeah,
they
definitely.
measure things out, they check, they confirm it with each other. It's a great time to be alive.
That's it.
It is. It really is. It really is. Who's watching along with us then?
I know Dante is.
Dante's here. Andre, what's he doing? Is he doing a bit of painting, do you think?
I hope he is, because he needs to finish 24 custodies, 10 sisters, and a couple of characters in, I don't know, 3 weeks? Oh no, actually 30 custodies.
Oh.
Yep. So 10 custodies a week.
Howdy, Harmless NPC.
Harmless NPC is
Welcome back.
Thanks for joining again.
Yeah. I'm still waiting on those Vestroyans, man. I'm still waiting on them.
It's been a day.
I know. I expect delivery within the hour, usually.
Oh, right, okay. Do we have anything on the bottom right corner? Because otherwise I'm going to move the
Bottom
dice
right
cam.
corner, there is 5 bikes behind that ruin.
Then I'll leave the dice cam where it is now, because it's now only covering most of an extra cream and bioforce, which I don't expect will move a whole lot.
Yeah, they'll probably just poop out some mines, right?
They might. They actually might. Yes, new army, new year, new army has turned into new month, new army. I like that.
We were talking actually because of the Warcom article about the Combat Patrol World Eaters, and we've obviously seen Angron already. We were wondering whether the pre-orders announced this evening would be the World Eaters. Gotta set us on being the Biker Boys. I feel like we're the Biker Mice from Mars.
No, we're the Biker Boys.
No?
As we said yesterday.
Did we?
We did. Well, I did.
Was I asleep?
No, you were here.
Oh.
You disagreed with me calling us the Biker Boys.
Oh yeah, because I'm a Biker Man.
You are, but that's not a thing.
Oh, what about Biker Mice from Mars?
That definitely is a thing. However, I don't think our ears are big enough.
I mean, I guess not.
Are you now looking up which Biker Mice from Mars you would like to be?
Yeah, well, I remembered Vinny, but I didn't remember the other names. Do you know what the other names were?
Of course not.
Throttle and Modo.
Throttle sounds quite cool.
Yeah, you can be Throttle if you want, and then Dante can be Modo.
Who'll Gubbins be?
One of the bikes.
One of the bikes, just a bike. Ring, ring, noot, noot. So, guys in chat, who do you think is going to come out on top during this game?
I know who will definitely come out on top this game. Amsterdamned Wargaming.
Hey ho!
Follow us on IG at Amsterdamned Wargaming. Like and subscribe on YouTube. Follow, tag, hashtag, share.
Dip some Modo.
Well, you got stuck with Modo, Dante. That's it. He's yours.
You can dip it all you want. You're stuck with it.
Yep.
He's
the one with the bionic arm, wasn't he, Modo? Wasn't he? He had the metal arm.
I didn't. My brother always used to be Modo.
Yep.
I think I always used to be Vinny. Is that the funny one?
Vinny was like the yeah. classic example of an egomaniac with an inferiority complex.
I was
That
not
sounds
Vinny.
like
I
you.
was not Vinny. I deny everything. Yeah, I know who I'd like to see come out as a winner in this game.
Oh, hear that hail? Spicy. Probably might be able to
Spicy
pick that
hail.
up at home.
There is one model down that line, you can put your head down, you can see. Yeah. There's one model on that line.
Players are now looking into the lines of sight that Ron might or might not have.
Oh, I know who Brian could be. Sorry, I know who Gubbins could be.
Tell me.
Modo's nephew, Rimfire.
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 Oh, Rimfire
Yeah.
with an M.
Yep,
Rimfire. What is
Or
it?
General Carbine. That's a sick name. isn't
General
it?
Carbine. That
Right?
sounds cool.
Yeah, Gubbins can be General Carbine.
I want to be General Carbine.
No, you're Vinny.
Yeah. Run
Guys,
us
run
through.
us through the NIDS list. Sure thing,
I
chicken wing.
will do. I'm not too familiar with NIDS. Ha! Jokes. So, Ron is playing Behemoth, which means he's getting +1 strength in the first round of combat and OPSEC monsters. So, he is playing a patrol, which includes 3 Tyrant Guard, which is kind of obligatory, right? If you're playing any high Tyrants, and he is. 3 Zoanthropes with Neuroparasite. It's a great pick. I'd take that as well. Always did.
I mean, now they're more expensive. I think you'll see them less, but they're still solid. Even
Yeah,
at
but that's the
210
thing, like,
points, they're still
At 200
incredible.
the thing with Nits is you need at least 1 unit Zoanthropes for that
For the fourth
invulnerable.
thing,
At least I feel like you need at least 1 unit.
They also do plenty of mortal wounds.
They
sure,
do.
They can only do a smite, whatever, but with the
They-
+3 mortal wounds,
Yep, they do.
spicy.
Then Ron is also playing Winged Hive Tyrant with the Reaper of Obliterax. 1 unit of 3 Tyranid Warriors with the Death Spitter Dual Bone Sword combo and a Venom Cannon in there, which I like. I think the Venom Cannon is a good plug because Venom Cannon. Yep.
Venom Cannon?
Venom Cannon.
Is that the D3 shot, strength 8, -2
Yeah.
D3 damage?
Yeah, the reason I usually took him is because it's not for the damage output. It's a solid gun, like it has solid stats. But I think the main reason I always played them was to have that. If you get a shot off and you hit something, you can pop the strat for 36 in the charge for all the units who want to charge that unit that you hit.
Oh, that's really nice.
And paying those 5 points to extend the range for your warriors from 24 inch to 36, I think that's the biggest bonus you get out of that Venom Cannon.
But did that go up in points as well in Arcs?
No, the weird thing is they made the Barbed Strangler go from 5 to 10 points, but the Venom Cannon stayed as is, even though I think most Tyranid players were playing a Venom Cannon rather than
Yeah,
the
fair.
Barbed Stranglers.
I think maybe I came up against the Barb Strangler a couple of times, and he was probably it.
Yeah, I don't know. My poor neurocyte has been starving for years. yeah, there's not a lot to eat in my head. Not a lot of brains.
Funny stuff.
Then
running?
he's running 3 Venom Thropes, which I think are great.
Yep. -1 to hit within 6 inches.
It's also just they're so good in combat.
Auto wound on 2s, right?
Auto
Against
wound on
everything
2s.
except a vehicle.
Or Titanic, but
Titanic.
you know. Well, you might have a tough time against Shop Stomper. But also that on a 3-up, you target a unit within 3 inches at the start of the fight phase, and they get fight last.
Oh,
They
that's
don't
nice.
have to. That's the nice thing. They don't have to be in engagement range. It's just 3 inches.
Spicy.
So what I usually did was popping behind your Reveners if you're facing aggressive army like, I don't know, Blood Angels. Popping behind your Reveners. If they charge in, you usually get the 3-up, make Death Company, for instance, fight last.
Yep.
It's a risk you don't really want to take with your Blood Angels.
Oh, definitely not.
Then he's using
An Exocrine?
an Exocrine with Ferocious Ammunition, which
Tell us
means
what that is.
if he hits a unit, and then when he's finished shooting on a 2-up, it does an additional D3 mortal wounds.
Oh, that's pretty spicy.
That is pretty spicy.
Pretty spicy.
Then a Tyrannofax with Acid Spray.
It's the Flamer, right?
That's the
18
Flame,
inch auto hitting strength 8?
7, I believe.
7. AP 2 damage.
I think it went up to AP3, it might have.
Maybe.
To be very honest, I'm not, like, as I said, I usually don't play Monster Mash mids.
Right, you're the Tyranids expert on this channel, and you don't know what this stuff does?
I do. It gobbles you up. Then he has a second patrol, fielding a Hive Tyrant on foot with the one and only which is basically a souped-up heavy venom cannon. For those of
How
you
much
at home.
damage is it?
5.
Oh, baby. How many
5
shots
damage.
is it?
3.
Well, that's going to suck if you roll those 3 1s, isn't it?
Let's not talk about it. But it would, yeah, definitely would.
Definitely.
He's got another one of those warrior units, exactly the same loadout.
Yeah.
It's a nice little plug for 95 points, right?
Oh,
you
yeah,
gotta
for
fill
sure.
that patrol
Infantry,
anyway.
troops,
Yep.
obsec, immune to morale,
Yep.
pretty spicy.
Then he's got an old favorite, a Maliceptor.
Oh, haven't seen one of them for a while.
No, they went up a bunch in points about half a year ago, and then people stopped playing them that often. Like, but I get it. Like, definitely in a behemoth monster mash list where your monsters are obsec and count as 5 models.
Do you know what also helps? That -1 strength aura.
Oh, that's great.
That's incredible.
That is great.
When he's within range of a bunch of T8 monsters,
Yeah.
all of a sudden, you need to be shooting with strength 9 or higher.
Yep.
To even stand a chance of winning on a force.
And because
Crazy.
his Neurothrope has synaptic tendrils as well, he has the option to, to give 2 units 3d6 on the cast. And the Maliceptor is one of the better choices to give that to. Then he has a Screamer Killer with Hardened Biology, which from the top of my head does +1 to the save if you're being shot at by damage 1.
Okay.
Which really helps against flamers.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then it's still looking at a 2-up save.
Oh, I remember I played against Ron with this exact Screamer Killer at the AO Super Major. I think I killed it with Demonettes.
But, you suck.
True.
You should leave that Screamer Killer alone.
Leave it alone.
Leave him alone.
What's it doing? No,
None.
it's just hanging out.
Not
Just
harming
trying to have
anybody.
a good time.
Yeah. And then, last but not least, he's fielding 3 of the biggest, baddest unit there is, which is... You love him?
Stupid Biowars.
Biowars!
Stupid.
Biowars! God love him.
How would you like to get an extra 1,000 points for your army over the course of a tournament? Bring some Biowars.
1,000 points. You mean
I
3,000?
mean 3,000 points. Sorry. Of course I mean.
No, I was playing as Sporces at the time as well.
Oh yeah, that helps. That helps.
But there you have it. That's Ron's list.
Mr. Nids.
Yep.
If you go back to the overhead, if you just pop to the thing for me, we can see. Do a little circle there with your
Oh, here we
artistic
go.
skills, please.
Here we
please,
go.
Bourbon.
Ruben's creative drawing skills. What do you want me to draw?
Just around the
This one?
on this here, yeah. Where Ruben's about to circle in this beautiful L, beautifully placed L, is the Maliceptor.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
it's just popped up there.
Do you know what the cool thing is about the Maliceptor?
Tell me.
It doesn't need line of sight for his ability.
Oh,
Do you know what that ability is?
tell us.
Every time you cast a power on 7-up, you do an additional 3 mortal wounds, depending on the bracket that he's in, but let's assume that he's in the top bracket. Does an additional 3 mortal wounds to the closest enemy unit within 12 inches. Doesn't need line of sight.
What else is he's got neuroparasite, right? That also doesn't need line of sight, I think.
Doesn't need line of sight. And he also has, I think, Psychic Scream, which also does not require line of sight.
Disgusting.
It's
So
almost,
basically,
it's
this
almost
guy-
as Ron has thought long and hard about his list.
Psychic Scream and neuroparasite. Yeah, this guy can sit behind the wall this entire game and just poop out mortal wounds
Yep.
to anyone that wants to touch either of those 2 objectives, the one in the center or the one on the bottom right. Really, really nice play there from Ron. Good positional play. I think he's got his Screamer Killer there backing him up if anything comes too close. That can get in there and just really, really clear up what's happening. His Winged Hive Tyrant is chilling out behind them. Of course, he can put him there safely. Do you know why? Because Tyrant Guard.
For as long as we're actually in the movement phase, I'm just going to turn off the dice tray.
Oh yeah, fair. What's that? Is that the Exocrine?
That's the Exocrine, yeah.
Yeah. What's the difference between one's got a gun on its back and one's got a gun in its...
Yeah, so one has the
Thorax.
Exocrine has a massive gun protruding from his back,
Yeah.
which I always think looks a little bit phallic.
Yep.
And then
I think all Tyranid guns look a little bit.
No,
phallic, to be
you're wrong
honest.
in that. You're wrong in that. It's not all of them. Like 99% of them do. And then the
adrenal
Tyranids,
glands just look like dangly testes.
yeah, testes. And then the Tyrannofax
Yeah.
just has a gun.
Cool.
Just holding a gun.
Is it? It's a flamer, right? It's not blast. So if
No, it's a flame.
yeah, so if
If Dick were to charge him, you could still fire in combat.
oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. So that makes it more scary for Dick to try and then tag that Tyrannofax.
I think.
I think he wants to maybe fly over it and tag those warriors behind and just wrap them up so they can't get out.
Could do.
That
yeah.
would, I think that would be a play for me. This bottom right corner, I'm not sure what he would do. So as it is now, I think Ron, because as Ruben said, going through the list, the Tyrannofax is a monster. It's behemoth, so it counts as 5 models for OBSEC. Plus, he's got 2 warriors on there, so it's essentially seven models on that objective with OBSEC. So Dick is going to need 9 models on there to do 8 models, to be able to do anything.
Yep.
And to deny Ron the points.
The Acid Spray is strength 6 nowadays.
That's much less scary.
It's just 1 strength less of what we thought.
Well, I thought it was strength 8 originally.
I said strength 7.
Yeah.
And
But I
it
thought you
turns
were
out
wrong.
to be strength 6.
Because you didn't even know what a Tyrannofax was.
I know what a Tyrannofax is.
That's the one with the phallic gun in its hand.
No! That's the Exocrine.
Oh, it's got a phallic gun on its back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, sorry. Yeah,
You see,
this
I should be the NID expert.
Oh, you are? You faced them so many times.
Too many doom balloons for me.
Too many Doom balloons! There's never enough Doom balloons. But, yeah, as you asked me, like, who would you like to... If you were the NID player, would you like to have gone second or first? I mean... What is nice is the fact that you now can get spore mines into a great position.
Yeah, true.
Like if you could potentially, depending on what he rolls, but getting some spore mines to wrap this Meliceptor here.
Yes, we can't charge it
Yep.
safely. Yeah.
Yep, or maybe behind, because as you said, like it might be a good play for Dick to charge that in the warriors. So getting some spore mines in the building over there to maybe get rid of whatever charges those warriors.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Necrons do not like mortal wounds. We all know that.
They do not. Who'd figure?
A harmless NPC. Question about the Screamer Killer. Is that the Gribbly, formerly known as Carnifex, or variant? Because that's what it used to be.
It's
called.
it's a variant.
Yeah, it's a variant. So
Yeah.
you probably remember the old metal Screamer Killer.
NPC
with the
definitely remembers
with a
these.
round sort of body and the claws on either side. This really stupid mouth. Literally my favourite Tyranid model ever. Harmless NPC. You probably got about a dozen of them. Indeed, yep. That used to be the Screamer Killer. And of course, when they redid the NIDS refresh and just updated everything, definitely good head crab looking. Yeah, from Half-Life.
Yep.
Yep. So the traditional Carnifex. Do you want to tell us the difference between a traditional Carnifex and a Screamer Killer?
I will tell you.
I'll hand you over to our Tyranid expert, Ruben.
Let me just get him from across the room. No, so the traditional Carnifex has the options to have like ranged weapons, whereas the Screamer Killer it comes with the set arsenal of 4 monstrous scything talents, but it does come with a banging 10 attacks, 11 on the charge. Oh baby.
And he suits really well Behemoth, right?
He does, because I think Ron
Strength
did...
7 base. I think.
Strength 7 base, and I think Ron gave him adrenal glands, it makes him strength 8. Yeah, he did, and also +1 move, so it's got a move of I think 11 now, or 9.
Nice.
No, I think 11.
That's
And then because it also comes with an extra move
Yeah.
if you compare it to the regular Carnifex,
Spicy.
and then it becomes strength 9 on the charge.
Very good.
So taking down knights left and right, for instance. And the regular Carnifex gets the option for a heavy venom cannon. I usually play the regular Carnifexes, but then again, I don't play Behemoth.
Yep. I just love the Screamer Killer.
Yep.
The throwback to
Yep.
the old school, and I love the combat as it is these days. Nice throwback. It is indeed. OGSK. Yeah.
Yeah.
This one looks slightly less ridiculous, but still stupid.
Hey now, don't be knocking on that classic Screamer Killer model.
No, I'm not knocking on that one. I'm knocking on all the new sculpts. I believe Tyranids should be much more ridiculous, but I think 40k in general should be much more ridiculous.
You should play Orcs then.
That's what I was a big fan about when they re-released Death Guard in 8th. They went for a more like, not cartoony, but a more like over-the-top sort of overflowing and all this stuff. I think that's what 40k should be about. Sure, grimdark and all of that, but also there's just the excellence of stupidness, which I really enjoy.
Excellence of
Again, we were talking with Harness NPC yesterday about the older guard regiments, and I think we all have that little moment of enjoyability.
What's your favorite? I know NPC's favorite guard regiment is the Cadians. What's yours?
Me?
Yeah.
I said yesterday there was Troyans. Did
Oh,
you
that's
forget
right.
already?
Yeah, of course I did.
Of course you did.
course
I
it is.
think, was that Ron's turn already?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I
As
will,
we said, there's not a whole lot of
There's not a whole lot.
targets.
I will see if there's any scores been happening.
Have a look if there's any models that have been killed.
Doubt. I mean, maybe. Oh no, we can't do a wolf ritual.
And have a look how many spore mines he pooped out and where.
Yes.
To give Dante that counter going.
FYI, 3 scarabs are dead.
Oof. Yeah, so 3 scarabs have died. From what I reckon, it will probably have been Neuroparasite, Screaming, Psychic Scream, and just the Meliceptor's powers. Six spore mines being pooped. So Dante, here we go. So, we'll have a look where he puts them down. But it's 6 coming down. Oh, I don't have to draw on the screen. Unfortunate, because he's placing them in your line of sight.
Yeah. So Ron forgot. He did declare his spore mines, but he forgot to place them. So Dick very very kindly just let him go and do it now, which is all fair and good. No information was gained. Nothing really changed.
Mr. Panda, what is your favorite Catan and why is it the Void Dragon?
Well, it's not actually the Void Dragon.
Is it not?
Dante? No, it is. What's his name? Mr. Thornyhead, the Deceiver. Yeah.
The Joker.
Yeah. Because he's a Joker. Yeah. Void Dragon is a dope model though. Like, so sick. All the phasing in and out, the big stick, its crazy tail.
Stick. He's got a big stick.
Big stick.
It's like Gandalf.
Yeah.
It's like a Necron Gandalf.
Compare the Void Dragon to Gandalf and Scarabs to Hobbits. And he takes.
Do they hang out a lot?
They hang out all the time.
Yeah?
The Void Dragon just sits back smoking his pipe.
Yeah, smoking some tobacco.
Surrounded by scarabs. And just chilling.
Who would be a Necron Treebeard? Who could go...
Silent King.
Silent King?
Yep.
Do you reckon?
Don't be hasty.
He doesn't say anything, though.
Oh, because he's silent.
Yeah.
Fair. All right.
Let's think. Stormlord.
Yep.
I'd say that's Saruman. Standing on Orthanc, calling over the storm.
He's also a bit of a bastard, isn't he, the Stormlord?
Yeah.
Don't know if that's...
We'll have a think. We'll have a think about who's
We'll
Treebeard.
come back to Treebeard.
But I gotta say, mine would be the Nightbringer.
Yeah.
So dope.
Like that representation of death,
Yeah.
sigh. It's nice. Old school model though. I think it could do with a refresh, but it still looks cool. Still holds it up these days.
Ruben, did you know the Silent King actually spoke?
Obviously
no,
we
I
didn't
never
know
met
that.
him, so
No.
I have no idea he actually speaks.
No.
And if he did once,
Is he called the Silent King because he only speaks to his buddies that are on the throne with him, and then they
whispers
tell...
in their ear.
I heard the imitate.
This is the content we want.
Ron, get off the stream. Take your models and go.
You might think I'm joking. I'm not.
Take your spore mines and leave.
No, leave the spore mines.
Yeah, spicy. So, do you think? How do you think this list is going to change after yesterday?
Which list? The Necrons or the Nids?
Both. Either.
I have no idea how the Necrons will change. I mean,
Big changes. Big changes. They lost
you'll
the
see a lot
move.
of more warriors because they dropped a point.
Nope.
For the Nids,
If anything, you'll see less troops in Necrons, I think.
for the Nids, I think you're gonna see a lot less Flyrings because they lost the overrun ability.
Oh, yeah. It's core only now.
Yeah, it's gonna be very list specific whether you want to field them. And of course, you're gonna have to drop a bunch of stuff because everything became more expensive.
Yep.
The warriors will have to change.
Especially as I think we can all agree, is it the Morlock and Old One Eye, and especially Hiveguard.
Ooh,
they
Hiveguard,
really
man.
needed that points increase.
That oppressive Hiveguard
Too
meta.
much. They were everywhere. Absolutely everywhere.
And that Trigon. That Trigon you saw
it
in
the Trigon?
every
Yeah.
single list.
Every
Yeah, the
single
Morlock didn't go up. He's priced just fine.
Isn't he the good one of the two, though? Or the better one of the two?
Yeah.
Yep. Cool.
I mean, Tyranids also the better of the two if you compare it to Hiveguard.
True. Did they go up?
They actually did.
Okay.
By
As
the
much
same,
as-
by the same amount of points.
I think they just GW when they made these points increases, somebody just put the box in front of them and were like, "Yeah, put these up," and they're like, "Which ones? Just put them up."
Put them up. It's both. No, the Bioforce you might see, because Ron actually told me, and I think he has a good point, they have some play in Leviathan lists.
A Necron pylon is Treebeard.
You need one unit on your backfield objective, so one single Biovore,
Yeah.
do a few mortals.
I'm just gonna keep on going about the serious stuff and just ignore your suggestion for a Necron Treebeard. Because first of all, I don't agree. And second of all, I was in the middle of saying something cool about Biovores, how they still might see play.
Yeah, but nobody cares. Biovores suck.
No.
We hate them. Cool. We hate them and they should leave.
Alright, so Necron Pylons.
Yeah,
Why?
It's Treebeard, right?
Why?
No, is it the pylon, the Forge World, the big thing, the walkie thing with the big head?
The walkie thing with the big head.
Yeah.
What?
We've decided you are not orcs.
What do you think the walkie thing with the big head?
Yeah, the big walkie
Show
Necron thing
me.
with the big head.
Show me now.
It's a Canoptech.
Everything is Canoptech.
pylon, isn't it?
Necrons.
As you sit back, because when you get too close to the mic, people can hear your shrill voice too loud.
Everyone loves hearing my shrill voice.
Oh, that's the pylon. That's not what I meant. Oh, Tesseract art. Why is that 92 euros?
Because resin, my friend.
Expensive, bro. This is the thing I'm at. Seraptech.
Seraptech Heavy Construct.
Something. Look at it.
That's the way you
It's
pronounce
like
it, right?
Treebeard.
How would you pronounce it,
How
Dick?
would you pronounce it, Dick?
Seraptek.
Nailed it.
See,
Do
we
you know
we
how
got
I
it
would
right
pronounce
the first
it?
time.
Treebeard.
Tree mother... No. Beard.
No, beard. Ah, this stuff's expensive.
These are cool. The Canoptic Anconthrites.
I've never ever seen one in my entire life.
Me neither, but
Didn't
they
know
look
they existed.
cool. They look
That's
cool.
pretty cool, doesn't it? I also like this, the Tomb Sentinel.
That is actually a cool model.
Yeah.
I got one of those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I remember I went to Forge World, probably 4 years ago now, and I bought Dick back a load of these. I think 2 of these Tomb Sentinels. Hey Dick, did you ever build those Tomb Sentinels I bought you?
Yeah,
Did you?
painted it.
Yep.
Played one game of it when I was a ringer. Like,
Nice stuff. Nice stuff. Who do you think Treebeard would be in a Tyranids army?
Oh, a Spore Assist.
Yeah.
because it's Tyranid vegetation.
Like a tree?
People think spore cysts are dead because spore mines are dead, but they can still spawn nucleid spores.
Hey, this guy.
So they killed 2 units, not 3, which is the saving.
This guy.
So you don't have to pay reinforcements for the mucoid
So
spore?
the way they said it is for reinforcement points for spore mines, so they
Yeah.
told the data shoot. If they said living artillery, then it would be fine.
I probably am still not gonna
You're
play.
still not going to spend 100
No.
something points, but
Something that's going to die if anybody can see it.
But at least they didn't kill the spore assist.
True. I think Gandalf would be the Swarm Lord.
Why?
Because he's the boss.
But the Swarm Lord's not known for his magic powers.
He's a psycho, isn't he?
Yeah,
So there we go.
everything with Mids is a psych. I'd say a Maleceptor is Gandalf.
No, I think a Maleceptor is like Sauron because everybody hates it.
No one hates.
And it's ugly.
No one hates a Maleceptor.
Everybody hates the Maleceptor.
You're ugly.
Yeah?
Should we get back to the game? See what Dick is doing.
I mean, we're kind of talking about the game. It's kind of relevant.
Kinda,
So Dick is putting a model,
There's a slight relevance to what we're saying.
a single Wraith on that middle objective to steal it. He's got his unit of bikes there screening off that Screamer Killer in the bottom right half of the board.
Dante says Maleceptor is Saruman. Why?
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 Why is it Saruman?
Why?
Come on now. Saruman, really? I think you're Frodo. No, Frodo was cool.
Oh, yeah. He's one of the extra hobbits.
One of the background
One of the background hobbits in the Shire.
He's just one of those guys with his feet up at Bilbo's party, smoking a pipe.
Proud feet. That's Dante. To be fair, I'd like to be that guy.
I would also love to be that guy. Like, just in real life. Just my life, I want to be a hobbit.
Who do you reckon you would be in Lord of the Rings?
Dead, probably.
No, who? Not what.
Oh, a dead body on the... I'd just be like some farmer in down by Mordor, and then some orcs would just turn up one day and kill my whole family and murder me, and I'd be like, oh shit.
That sucks.
Yep.
Yep. Well, what you gonna do?
Who would I like to be, though?
Tell me.
Obviously, one of the riders of Rohan.
One of them. Not a particular one.
No. Because I wouldn't want to be one of the named characters.
Why not?
There's too much pressure. I'd just like to be like a captain or something, like a lieutenant.
Hammer?
No. Like
Gamma?
I said, not one of the named characters.
Flammer?
I don't want to be... Oh, what's his name? The actor who plays...
Theoden?
Nope, definitely not that. He's in Titanic.
He is. He's a captain. Went from captain to king.
Sounds lovely. Yes, it does. Anyway, we were talking about the game and then we got sidetracked. Ruben.
Why are you blaming me?
Which Necron do you think would be Frodo? Who of the entire, all of the Necron dynasties is going to take the One Ring to Mordor?
Probably a scarab.
It's a single scarab.
Just a single scarab.
Single scarab.
They're the
tear it away.
tiniest dudes in the Necron universe, so yeah, scarab.
Okay.
Who would you like to be in 40k? A spore mine? I'd love to be a spore mine.
I would like to be a human from an unknown civilization, like out in the rim, from like before the Dark Age of technology, where like the war hasn't actually hit us yet. You know, when the Necrons and the chaos and all that stuff's kicking off in the middle, and we're just like, oh, this sky looks pretty, doesn't it? Sky looks pretty nice tonight.
Like an agricultural world.
Yeah, just a chill world, far away.
Or we might actually just be that.
Yeah, we might be.
We might be. Who knows?
But who would you like to be in 40k Dante Stormrage? If you say Trajan Valoris,
That's boring.
I think that's boring.
That's very boring.
Who would you be in 40k?
I just said
I know you said Spore Miner. So you'd live for 30 seconds and go and blow up in somebody's face.
Yeah.
Yep. Sounds like your sex life.
Oh,
he went there.
Oh, no. If you make me choose,
An actual character. Trajan Valoris. You want to be a space janitor.
Space Janitor.
3 inches for those guys do it.
Maybe Typhus? Just farting all over the galaxy? Just like that? Also, Ruben, why does Chris keep mentioning he wants to be a farmer? Do you keep mentioning that you want to be a farmer?
I think I've said it a couple of times now.
Why
I think I said it in the Lord of the Rings universe and in the 40k universe.
Why do you want to be a farmer?
My imagination isn't that good. Not very creative. So I basically get one idea in my head,
That's
and
the
then
extent of your imagination.
I just carry it along everywhere. Yeah. Would you
Well-
like to be a farmer?
I wouldn't mind to be a farmer.
You're working with your hands,
What would you farm?
fresh veg.
Fresh veg.
Yeah. Not rotten veg. Wouldn't be a very good farmer farming rotten veg.
Why not? That's the easiest type of farming.
All right. So stuff has happened.
Dick has finished his movement phase.
I think he has. Oh, he's
and
going into a
he's
shooting.
Going to go into the shooting phase.
So he's got bikes shooting. You tell us. You tell us what's going on. If you need any table info, I'm here. I'm ready.
So it's these jet bikes, right? Firing into the warriors in front of them.
So on the top left, there's actually 2 units of warriors, each with 1 warrior touching that objective, just to make it more
so
tricksy.
Is it stringed like so and then like
Exactly.
so? Yeah, all right.
Exactly.
Smart plays.
Yeah, smart place. Smart place. And Dick has got a unit of 9 bikes there shooting at him.
No, 5. He's
5
got
bikes?
3 units of 5.
2 units of 5. Yeah. He's got 5 bikes there shooting at one of the units. And spending a CP to turn off the cover, so he's forcing those those Tyranid warriors to take a load of 4 up saves.
Yes. Yes.
Pretty tasty.
Yep.
I think you should pick up a unit here. I think it's not unrealistic.
I'm not too familiar with the particle beam.
It's like 30 shots. Strength
out of
6.
5 guys.
Yeah, they have 6 shots each.
Oh. Why is Ron then only rolling 5 saves?
Nope.
Killed one.
I think Dick just did
No, it seems to be done.
do all of the attacks.
Those 2 blades.
Should we look up what particle beam this is, just so we know?
I thought it was 6. 6 shots each, strength 6. Maybe not.
I think Dante is talking about Rotka's Slimix.
Oh yeah. No, the playbill on the snail is it's not. Horticulus Slimax. Yeah.
That's what I said.
You said Roticus. Roticus is the grey and clean one.
It's the same.
Okay.
Everything just 4 lines.
Come on now. Racers on. Racers on.
Tomb blades with particle beamers. They will shoot 6 shots, strength 5.
5.
AP 0. Okay, so this might actually be. Oh, okay, so he picked up the spore mines.
Yeah, I think he picked with 1 unit. Picked up the spore mines.
Do you mind if I mark which objective you've done the action on? It does.
Ron is going to mark out the objective that Dick has done. What is it? Ancient machinery?
Why doesn't Dick just use those orange markers that he has?
I think because I drew all over them on the screen.
Maybe.
No one liked that.
Disappointing. All of the warriors are shooting into the Tyrannifex? How do you think it's going to go?
Dick doesn't have any warriors. You mean
I say
destroyers?
warriors, I mean destroyers. I think they could pick him up.
They could. I mean, did he
think they
do
could pick
full reels to wound on them? No, he didn't.
Nope.
No, 2d3.
Hey ho.
Why didn't you do? Did you do full rerolls to wound, Dick?
There's only 4 fatigue.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
Oh, can a Tyrannifex be obscured?
A Tyrannifex can, yeah. I think it's got 16 or 17 wounds.
Oh, okay.
4 up save, 2 up save. So 6. So it's fully effective
bet you didn't.
Oh, the heavy destroyer just did 8 damage to the Tyranids.
Luckily, it's got catalyst on it.
7 go through though. Does that 9
gonna
damage
hurt.
in total to the Tyranids there? 8 wounds remaining.
8 wounds remaining. That is an astute statement. Went from Tyrannofex to Tyrannodid. Tyranno almost dead.
Scorpex are about to go into it.
Ooh. It's,
One is just
I
having a
think-
decision
I
here.
think-
So Dick is charging in with his little plasmacide
I
buddy
think that's-
first
That's a great move.
to eat the Overwatch.
Yep.
He's already juiced them up, so they've got +1 strength, +1 attack, which means now I think they're strength 8.
The Reaper Blades are, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a risky move though, because if you want to eat that Overwatch and you roll that 1,
Yeah.
the Plasmacide dies.
It's risky.
I guess, I mean, he
But
could
it's-
then charge with the jet bikes.
He's
but
got the bikes over there. He's got scarabs behind that building as well. There's
Yeah,
a lot of
that is
stuff.
true. That
He's
is
got
true.
redundancies in his
Yeah,
play
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So I think it was a risk worth taking.
Yeah, fair enough.
And now that Tyrannofex is going to die, he's going to take that objective.
Yes.
Because I think he'll charge with the bikes into it as well. Like everything's going to charge into that Tyrannofex now, and just steal that objective from him, and then probably tag the warriors, because he's never going to have to worry about morale with anything. Leadership 10.
Dick has 2 units of Canoptic Wraiths, or
No,
destroyers.
one unit of wraiths, 2 units of Scorpec destroyers,
Yeah, okay, yeah,
and
yeah.
1 big unit of the Locust destroyers.
Because I think the Scorpex then they'll take heavy casualties from the Exocrine on the bottom over there, because he will be able to draw a beat in them.
Yeah. I think maybe he just didn't get a big enough charge off. I think he maybe wanted to come
Well,
around because he wants
I
to
mean-
get his scarabs in there to wrap up those warriors.
No, we'll see what his next charge is going to be.
We'll see. I'm just conjecturing here. Just conjecturing.
Are the
This is Dick's charging with the scarabs. He's spending a CP.
yeah? Because he
now
rolled a
to
4 and he
re-roll
needs a
it.
6.
What's that roll? Oh, could you put the dice count up maybe?
Shall I?
Yeah.
There you go. So he rolled an 11.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's scary. I
That's
thought he
good.
was charging with the bikes, and I was like, oof, that's a risky move, charging the warriors with the bikes, because they have 2 wounds each.
Yeah. Yeah. The bone swords would chew through those bikes.
Exactly.
But getting those scarabs on there. I don't know if he's got any CP for any stratagems or anything, but I assume the Scorpex should kill that Tyrannofex.
I think Dick has
Do you
1
think so?
CP left. It's the dice over there in the.
Sorry, I meant Ron.
Oh, wrong. He
meant
started
Ron.
at 0 CP.
Did he spend 1 on something?
I don't know.
It should be on 2 by now, right?
I think so. I mean, guys, we're not keeping track of
Yeah,
CP
yeah,
because
yeah,
it's just a whole.
I'm
whole
just
hassle.
interested to know, from your perspective, is there any defensive strats or anything he could do to keep that Tyrannofex alive?
Not really. I mean, he could make a transhuman, but there's no reason because the Scorpix won't win him on 3s anyway. It's 5s and 4s, I think. So I don't think. No, there's no defensive strats you can use on Tyrannofex. But also at this point, I think,
think it's
with
dead, right?
6 wounds left,
8 wounds left.
8 wounds left.
But still,
Yeah.
even with Catalyst,
Yeah.
you've got 3 damage and 2 damage coming in.
And now, I mean, Dick could possibly. I don't know how many CP it is to make him full real to wound.
2.
Oh, okay.
7 wounds left.
See 7 wounds.
7 wounds. We were both wrong.
Hey!
Hey!
Meet you in the middle.
Hey! Here we go. The dice trace up. Yeah, he's doing the damage 3 attacks first for everybody watching at home. This is the highest strength, right? So this is hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s.
4s, because it went from strength 7 to 8. I mean, it doesn't really matter what he does first, but he doesn't have a lord, does he? So there's no.
They reroll
my
ones
will
because
be
they
done.
hate anything. Yeah, he's got no my will.
No,
be
okay.
done. That's why the wraiths are much less effective in this. They're more a tar pit unit than.
Where are? Oh, they're over there. I
They're
was
in the
looking.
back corner, right?
No, I was looking for Ron's venom throats,
Oh yeah.
but they're still.
Chilling out under the dice tray.
No. They're right here. These are the venom throats.
Does the Tyrannifex -1 damage?
Nope, that's just Carnifexes.
Are these the 3 damage attacks?
Okay.
Sorry, he said the 3 damage attacks, but he was doing the 2 damage attacks. Okay. 1 wound left on this Tyrannifex.
Here come the 3
Here
damages,
come the
though.
3 damage attacks.
And to be fair, like, even if this doesn't kill him, it's still the scarabs going in, and it could even explode one, right?
Yeah, and
'Cause
6
that's
is
one
also
CP.
wound,
Yeah,
1
yeah.
CP, yeah. These are saves on a. Yeah, I think Ron failed, 5 there? That would have been 15 damage.
Yeah.
He elected not to roll the Feel No Pain.
Doesn't explode.
Which makes sense. Doesn't explode. I think that was a nice play from Dick.
Yep.
Not sure if Ron was expecting it or whether that was almost maybe a little bit of bait, but it seems like a Tyrannifex's bait is risky business. Risky business. So now those warriors are just going to be tagged up by the scarabs, and I don't think he cares if.
For Dick, it's just a matter of getting as many bodies on the objective right now, I think.
Interestingly, it isn't relevant in this situation, and I don't know how this works, but the Necron, the Exploder Scarab trick, can that be done on any unit with engagement range, or does that have to be done on a unit you've charged?
Let's have a look.
Let's have a look. You can go click this. No, just go back then. It's a strat, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
I'll do it.
You do it.
I'll do it.
You do it.
I do this. You just check this. Check the trap. Check the trap.
So I think the scarabs now. Yeah, they finished off 1 warrior. And it's now the warriors go to fight back.
Yeah, so you select 1 unit within engagement range. It doesn't specify.
Yeah, it's quite good.
Yeah, so that's cheeky. It means you could just do D3 mortal wounds to something near what you've charged.
Yeah, the scarabs did pick up a warrior though.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, interesting.
Not too surprised. I'd actually think 9s. Well, not all of them can fight, of course. But
Yeah, there's what, 7 fighting, something like that?
But even
8
with 7 fighting, what they have
3 attacks each?
3 attacks each, 4 attacks each.
Oh, stupid.
Yeah, so 4 attacks
four attacks
each.
each, so that'd be
hitting on
28 attacks.
4s. Yeah, you should at least go a warrior with that.
So it'd be 14 hits. It would be 4 automatic wounds.
Yep.
And then wounding on 5s. So 14, so that would be probably 4 wounds. So we're looking at 8 wounds getting through.
Yeah, more or less. And then 4 up saves. So yeah,
Yeah,
should,
so
yeah,
it
okay,
kills a
fair enough.
warrior.
Yeah, it should,
Yeah,
it should kill a warrior.
Look at us. Look at us.
Professionals.
The Plague Bearer, yeah, we'll take you to Slimugs. I would be him. That's who I would be. Anybody else in the chat think? What do you guys think about that play there?
Yeah, let us know.
The Tyrannifex being out, it's dead now. So admittedly, it does seem like Dick has traded his Scorpex for Tyrannifex. We'll still see that. We don't know. We'll see what happens. Very spicy. Dick, that was you done, right? That was your turn. I will get an update on the score.
Chris is going to get us an update on this. Yeah, so it looks like Ron got 4 points in the primary.
Yeah, so let's go through Dick's score. Dick has planted a bomb.
First of all, Ron didn't get any points on the secondary round 1, right?
No.
I'm gonna leave no prisoners
Yeah,
until we have a
we'll
clearer view
we'll
on
see
that.
what happens, because it might, normally I'd put it down as the 15, but it might
Yeah.
potentially might not be this game, even with the 2 hive tyrants and so on and so forth. So we'll see. So Dick got the big 5 on Treasure of Aeons.
Yep.
He was holding all 3 of those objectives in No Man's Land.
3 or 4 for ancient machineries.
4 for machineries, because he did it the action on the objective in the middle, which I
And
think is
then-
the riskiest one, to be
Yeah,
honest.
fair enough. And then
3 for Purge.
Yep.
Yeah, for his deployment zone, and both of those quarters on the right.
And you planted a bomb, you say.
And he planted a bomb.
So that
And he planted. It is
Should
at
we-
the end, but
yeah,
we can
yeah.
add it now. We can add it now.
how many points is that?
4.
4.
4 points for planting a
4.
bomb. If Ron does disarm it,
We'll remove it.
Dick, could you point out where the bomb is? Dick is pointing out where the bomb is now.
Oh, that's
just
why
down
he was
there.
saving those orange markers.
Normally
Big brain plays.
Yep.
So,
You can only disarm one.
9, 12, 16.
You can only do one. It's an action.
I can check.
So,
That brings the Necrons up to
16.
many points.
Many points.
Can I get you a drink?
What?
Can I get you a drink?
You can.
What would you like? Coffee?
Uh,
Golden beverage?
A golden beverage.
Another
would be
one?
great. Yeah,
Ooh.
let's do it.
You're on it.
I'm on
That's
it.
it. It's starting.
In it to win it.
Guys, round 3 is going to be a wild time.
Yeah, no, so I'll leave Ron's points.
Yeah, we'll do them at the end of Ron's turn.
Yeah. Ron now contemplating where to move his units. I'm just gonna have a look, guys, where Ron's Neurothrope is at. Yeah, so Ron put his Neurothrope is still in his home base, basically. So, right over here. And he put the 3d6 to cast on the Neurothrope, and I think either the Maleceptor or the Hive Tyrant on foot over here. Not 100% sure which one. And now, as you see, he's moving out his Flyrant, and I'm guessing that we'll see the Flyrant getting the overrun strat being used on. Sure, everyone will be happy. After this weekend, you won't see that anymore.
What's the base info on the hive tower?
And Tyrant Guard now moving out, catching up with their big old daddy, making sure that he's protected from those destroyers. Any Tyranid players in chat? If so, let us know what you think of the new Tyranid rules updates. Do you have any plans on how you're going to be moving forward with your knit lists? as I said, like I was moving away to Gene Stealer cults. I am moving away to Gene Stealer cults when then this FAQ and point increases hit. So I figured, yeah, all right, made a good move. But I'm still puzzling to see if I can make my Tyranids work. But it's a difficult one. It is a difficult one, as they don't have a lot of strong secondaries, right? And with psychic interrogation becoming more difficult, it's tricky. Nids are in a tricky spot. And I think we're about to step into the psychic phase now. Oh, yeah, no. Venomthrope is moving a little bit forward. Yeah, now we're ready to get into the psychic phase.
These guys don't work. Don't think it'll make a difference, but just want you to know. I know. Yeah.
And the flyer now casting Warp Ritual. Tick is gonna try and deny that with his Gloom Prison. It was denied? Yeah. Yeah, so Ron missing out on his first attempt there. Which means if he wants to max that, he'll have to successfully cast in the next 3 turns. So Ron having to spend a CP there on the advance and charge psychic power from his Neurothrope on the flyer because he rolled a 111 there, which is an impressive feat in its own. Not sure he's too happy about that, but yeah, I mean it needs to happen. I'm just gonna check how many CP is left though.
So it's minus 1 for if I do something. You hit me, don't go as well. The horror passes. So -2, -1.
Yeah, so Ron has 2 CP left, plenty of CP to in his turn cast, or in his charge phase do overrun.
Sorry about that.
Thank you, sir. No, no worries.
Got caught up.
No worries.
You're just having a
just-
good game against Justine. If anyone interested.
Yeah, and just so you guys know that the advance and charge is being pulled from the Neurothrope through this Hive turn over to probably the Meliceptor and then all the way to that Hive turn there to make advance and charge. That's through Synaptic Linkage.
Is there no synapse in this building here?
I don't think there is. Ron rolled a 111 on his first attempt to cast
That's the advance and charge.
Oh,
yeah,
come on
that's
now.
always great.
It's actually 95%. And it's 34.
Nice.
There you go.
Pretty spicy.
And Dick denied him casting Warp Ritual at the Gloom Prison.
Nice. Yeah.
That's also a big one.
Fair. I think because Tyranids do struggle so much with the secondaries, anything that Dick can deny
Yep,
is
it's horrible.
good.
Yep,
Really good.
yeah.
Especially because, he only has the 2 Hive Tyrants and the Neurothreat that potentially can do Warp Ritual.
Exactly.
Although it's going to be difficult to deal with this Winged Hive Tyrant, I think he could potentially kill the Walker next turn. And I don't know if this is his plan or not. I'm just saying he potentially could.
I mean, he is still protected by the Tyrant Guard. And
No, I mean, he's got Scorpex. Like,
oh, yeah. Yeah, they could. Definitely. They could definitely
they
do
would
it.
just murk him. Right?
Yeah, it depends
Oh, wait,
on...
is he T8?
No, he's...
The
Yeah, the
Walker's.
Walker's T8.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, it becomes more difficult then. It does become more difficult then. That jump from T7 to T8 is big.
And of course, the Flyer as well, you can pop Transhuman on him as well. For a CP.
Less exciting when most of the attacks are strength 7, but if the damage 3 is strength 8,
Yeah, I mean,
then
when
it's definitely worth it.
Yeah,
I think.
exactly.
Definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what we're probably going to see in a bit?
Spore mines?
No, one of the last outings of Overrun and Flyer.
Yep. Yep.
But also Spore Mines.
The last outings of a lot of things in this horrible Tyranid list.
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry.
One explosion.
Oh, did he pop the Warrior's Imperative for exploding 6s? Or was that only in combat?
Is it -1?
I'm not sure. Oh, no, I
Where's
think
that
he's
exploding
now
6 come
firing the Exocrane
Oh,
into
okay.
the destroyers, and he popped the Strat for exploding 6s.
Ah, yes, that
Yeah.
makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, see, as I said, like that Exocrane will put some serious hurt in those destroyers.
Ron, where's your CP, buddy?
He's got one left. He's got one left, so
Okay.
just enough for that overrun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so killing 3, one's being brought back,
Yep.
which is
A net loss of 2
Yep.
Scorpex.
Yep.
Let us know in chat. What do you think? Who have we got watching with us? Who's still here? Big shout out to Ruben for being with me all weekend.
And big shout out to Panda for keeping up with me.
Hey-o! Oh, this coffee does not get better.
It does not age well.
Oh.
Harmless and MC and Dante representing all weekend. Thanks,
Word,
guys, for keeping up
word.
the. And Rutger's
Rutger's
still there.
still here.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Means a lot. Means a lot. Any predictions? Anyone? Predictions for this matchup? Tell us. Your wildest predictions. Anything could happen. A meteor could hit.
That'd be unfortunate.
A wild stomper could turn up.
That is true. We'll ask Shop if he can deep strike here rather than on his own table.
Yeah. Super chat, and we will make something crazy happen. I'll just go and steal all of their dice. Oh, Tom Adriani's here. Thanks for the
Hey-ho.
content, guys. Well,
Thanks for joining, Tom.
thanks for joining. Thanks for being here.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to walk around the room,
Yeah.
see what the other matchups are
Get some
doing.
updates.
Get some updates, get some pictures. Any particular matchups you guys want to see? Let us know in chat. I'll come right back and see if there's any updates you guys want to hear about.
Tom, if you want us to stream the WTC, just let us know. We'll send you an estimate. No, I think there's 2-day tournaments enough. Streaming one table is work enough for the both of us. It's like being a TO. You get to sit and watch people play games, and you don't get to play it yourself. Sometimes you just want to roll them dice. Oh, Ron's doing what he do. These tiny dice aren't super easy to read. Can everybody read Ron's dice in the chat? If you don't like him, we'll make him use something else. We have the power. Actually, we'll talk to Dino and you guys. Okay. Yeah, just old. Thank you. Joe from Wargames Live over. He needs sidekicks. Nice. Well, yeah. Interesting stuff. So far, so good. Yeah. Thanks. That actually sounds super impressive, Tom. If you guys are planning on streaming the WTC, that'd be sick. I'm not totally sure we are able to commit to it, but who knows? Who knows? It's a few months away. We'll see what happens. I mean, yeah. Joe from Wargames Live, he does have a good setup, Dante. 4 simultaneous ones. I love it. I did like the French's setup last year. That was pretty sick. Some tip-top equipment. Shame about the French presenting. Am I right? No, I joke. I jest. Stream 2 games. Actually, that's a really good way of doing it, I think. Give people the opportunity to go via the see who they want to see. Any exciting matchups? Any of those coin flip matches, maybe, that see how they go. Here we go. Ron is charging with his Flyrant into some bikes. He's dipping over the other side. I don't know if he's got something through the wall he wants to charge with. He's got Venom Thropes. It is breachable. He's got Venom Thropes charging through the wall into the second unit of bikes in the bottom left. Let me see. Nope. Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot add drawings. That's Ruben's thing. But you just have to trust me. Stuff is happening. 8 tables to follow at any time. Yeah, that'd be good. Hopefully, Tom, those are all from the same match, and it's not two of the French team, 2 of the German team, and so on and so forth. But yeah, it sounds it sounds really good. I think the 40k community would love to see some streaming from the WTC, the premier team event for 40k. Ron is thinking about charging his warriors, or is charging his warriors into those 3 remaining Scorpex in the top left. The Scarabs are still in combat with the other unit of warriors, also in the top left. We've got Maliceptor and Walking Hive Tyrant in the midfield. Walking Hive Tyrant, of course, backed up by his loyal Tyrant Guard. And I believe Ron pre-measured it, so his Winged Hive Tyrant, if he kills those 5 bikes, which I'm pretty sure he will be able to just pop back over the wall and be within safety range, the safety net of those Tyrant Guard. Alright, let's see what...
So start the fight phase after you play this. Fights last and more.
Fights last. Ron just tried to do the fight last on the Venom Thropes. He did roll, not in the dice tray, and failed to roll the 3 up, so I think I don't think it matters too much. The bike's not fighting last. I don't know if Dick even has the CP to interrupt or would even want to with 5 bikes if he did, because they are in combat with a Screamer Killer, 3 Venom Thropes. I think those 2 units of bikes in the bottom right are going to be dead. If they're not, I will be surprised. Oh, that's a really good idea, Tom. Yeah, 4 different rows, 8 teams to follow from. give everyone the chance to pick something they're interested in. A healthy mix of top-end and lower-end teams. There are no lower-end teams at WTC, Tom. Everyone is the top best player at the WTC. Oh, Ruben's coming back with some scores. Nobody's asked for anything specific, Ruben, so if you just tell us what it is.
I will. Did you move my chair?
Nope.
It feels like I'm way closer to the table all of a sudden.
I think you're just drunk.
That could be it. Stuff is happening. Stuff is happening around me.
I don't know if there's cables. Whoop. Let's just pop that over there.
Yeah, still good. Still good. Alright, so
What's going on?
what's the name of the dude who's playing Christian?
When is WTC, Chris? WTC is in August from the 7th to the 13th. Off the top of my head, I could check my calendar. I've got it booked in. I would have to check for sure.
So Christian is wiping the floor with Thomas.
Was that
So-
Votana good against Knights?
Who'd know, right?
Who knew?
Who knew?
Who knew?
Yeah, he's. I think Thomas has 2 baby knights left on a wound, 1 large knight left on a couple of wounds,
Yep.
and he's got a knight in deep strike, but that's neither here or there.
Yep.
Then I think Tom Rocks is tipping the balance in his favor against CJ
Oh yeah.
with his
The-
Imperial Knights against Drakari.
Drakari good stuff, not doing too well into those Knights.
No,
The free blend Lance, I think it is what Tom's
Yeah.
playing.
And we have Rob with his Necrons playing an absolute bloodbath against Mike with his Death Guard.
Nice.
Then
Sounds like a fun game.
yeah.
Sounds like a fun
Yeah.
game.
I asked Thomas how he's doing against. Let me have a look. It says Thomas. Where is he? Hey, let's
Who are you looking for?
go.
Thomas Beckers?
Thomas Beckers. There you go.
Nikki
Against Nikki.
Patels.
Yeah. So apparently, Thomas is a little bit behind the points, but he's going to draw the game towards him in the late game.
Okay.
Like he's gonna tip it.
Yep.
Then here in this room we have Florian against Peter, and they just both said like it's a horrible matchup for Peter because his flamers, because of Army and Contempt still being in place.
And yeah. And Thousand Suns being Thousand Suns, getting
yeah.
all his dust.
Yeah, it's,
Flamers do nothing.
Nope.
Nothing.
That's a horrible matchup for Peter. So yeah, that seems to be a little bit of a one-sided game. We have a funky one. Root is playing Mitchell,
Yeah.
and Mitchell is running out his team real fast.
Oh yeah.
But Root just did an amazing play where he charged one of his Chimeras into a Screamer Killer.
Yeah.
And of course, the Screamer Killer killed the Chimera.
Yeah.
But then the officer that was in the Chimera got out, and then all of a sudden was within 6 inches of an infantry squad, which got Root inflexible command.
Genius.
Yeah, but I think Mitch.
You can ask Chaz.
Yeah, of course.
What's up?
How many? I thought he failed 4. He says he failed.
Oh, we can go back and look.
No, so
We'll have a
I
look.
thought he failed 3. He says he failed 2. Yeah. And then the 2 tail attacks. These are damage 1. Yeah.
Was that 3 dice being rolled,
3 dice being rolled.
guys? Sorry, guys. We're just finding out something for the boys here on the table.
2 die. And then 1 does 1 damage. 1 Yeah, I thought you did. Okay.
Sorry. So
Dick, you rolled a 3, 3, and a 6.
No,
If-
there were 5 of this.
okay, then 1 sec.
Roll 5. About like a minute. So 2 definitely
Oh, we're.
1 more.
Oh, we're way back.
Definitely 4 die, maybe the only.
Here we go. It's coming up.
Yeah, this should be the Reaper right here.
Yeah. It's the attacks. There's 5 wounds.
These
Plus
are
the
the
feet.
Feet are neither here or there because that's not what we're looking for.
Mana.
And this will be it.
So a 5, a 5, a 6, a 3, and a 2. Dick. A 5, a 5, a 6, a 3, and a 2. Yeah.
So I'll do my reanimation now. Yeah, that you can do. Yeah.
Yeah, because this is the one we're talking about, right? Yeah. See, that's why you want to play on stream.
Yeah. There's none of that sneaky like, oh, you rolled 2. No, you rolled 3. It's like, no, we can check.
Yeah.
Done.
And then lastly, I've got Jort versus Justy.
Yeah. How's that going? It looked quite tight when I was checking
it's a
it.
tight game. They're now in the top of round 3. Justin had first turn.
Yeah.
Score is 35-15 for Justy, but that's already including his second or primary.
We also know how good Yort is at coming from behind with those
Oh yeah,
custodies.
yeah, we saw
on
that
stream.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Yort did lose, from what I could see, is Yort did lose a lot of his troops already.
Yeah.
I think he lost 6, his 6 infantry custodies, his troop boys. But Justin, from what I could gather, did also lose about 10 bikes.
Okay. Yeah, that's
So
quite big. It's quite big.
it's still early days.
Nice. Shout out to Tom Adriani, just with some info here. WTC at the War Master singles event, they will give away 4 golden tickets to compete in Games Workshop's World Championships. Do you know who else is giving away 1 golden ticket to compete in World Championships? This event right here.
Yeah.
Huh.
I think they meant the winner of the GTC. Like
The winner of the DTC. Oh, well, still good.
Still good.
Still cool.
Great.
Dope. That's pretty cool. I'm unsure if I'm able to compete in the War Master again this year, but I competed last year and I loved it. Fantastic opponents from all over the world, and it was the one tournament last year where I didn't play against Dick, so it was great. I did play against 2 Belgians, though.
Did you?
Take from that what you will. No, it was great. All the opponents were lovely. Had a wonderful time. Highly recommend it. Anybody watching this, 8th to the 10th of August, head on over to Mechelen, Belgium. Lovely little town. Hopefully the WTC organizational event has warned some of the bars that hundreds of people will be there. Because last year, the first day, we all went out for a drink and there was just 2 girls at one bar all night. Absolutely astounded by the amount of people that were there. I think England, Wales, Scotland, the Netherlands, there was some Danish, it was some of the US guys, it was crazy. And
Yeah, so Ron was able to, by the way, kill the jet bikes, right?
he killed enough to be able to overrun away, and then 2 reanimated.
Oh, Dick pulled them out of combat.
Pulled them out of combat, yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Well,
I was thinking that myself. We'll ask you that in the interview. Yeah.
That's a good question.
It's a good question. Of course, if you've been watching our interviews from the previous rounds, you'll know they've all followed the same format. As we're getting into the finals of the tournament, we want to try and give you some tactical insight from the players. You okay? What's
Yeah, no, you do you.
Yeah, some tactical insights from the players based on what the games went. See how we go there. Alright, so that was Ron's turn. I'm going to go get a little update on the old score-arinos.
Please do.
And we can add that to the display.
How are you doing, Tom? It's a long time since we spoke. What are you working on right now, hobby-wise? Chris? Chris?
You killed 2, so I owe you no more alpha.
You ready to update?
I was born ready for this.
Like a spore mine was born to explode.
Exactly.
Round 2 for Ron.
No, wait, I'm not ready. Okay, go.
4 points on the Primeri.
Primero.
Primaris. And 1 banner.
Beep, boop.
That's it.
All right.
Done.
Quick and easy.
Yep. Whoop, whoop.
What's your your version of a character around? Protocols reroll 1 renovation dice.
And I'm having a hard time estimating how.
Send me his reanimation
He did say.
Sorry, what did you say, Ruben?
How many points do you reckon Dick will pick up on the primary?
Ribeiro.
8.
8.
Okay. Yeah.
Hot.
Oui, as they would say in French. You know how to say 8 in French, right?
Wheat.
Weed.
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 Yep.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Have you lived in France?
Oui.
Really?
Nee.
Nee.
Où est la piscine? J'adore la baguette.
Oh yeah. Parapluie.
Bibliothèque.
Donde es el biblioteca?
Close enough.
That's French.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Who
1,
knows?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes. And now in Dutch?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Great.
In English?
Oh.
This is primo content.
Yeah.
People just want to hear me count in different languages.
We're on the side.
To
We're
Japanese.
also
Ichi,
offering
ni, san, yon, go, roku, nana,
Cinquanto.
cinquecento. That's Italian.
Yep. We also offer language courses on the side, guys.
Yep. Super chat now
Yep.
to learn how to count to 9 in Japanese.
And how to count till 7.
The show is so cosmopolitan. Thank you, Thomas NPC. It really is.
We're getting some weird looks from the stream table as well.
Yeah, screw those guys. Nobody's here for them. They're all here for us.
Yes.
We're the real stars of the show. So, tell us, what's going on, Ruben?
What is going on?
What
We're
is
here
going
in
on?
Amersfoort.
Where?
Amersfoort?
Never heard of it.
Me neither.
Cool.
We just showed up.
Oh, there is a nice restaurant nearby, though.
There
A
is.
banging burger and a nice, tasty sandwich.
And a solid toilet.
Yep. What did you eat last night? Ribs, was it?
Ribs.
Were they good? You enjoy them?
They're alright.
Yeah, they were good,
No, we're here streaming in round number 5 for the Dutch Masters, the finals of the DT. I forgot the last letter.
C.
Ah, there you go. C.
You know it's that big wet thing next to a beach.
Yeah.
Yep. C, don't forget.
In German, it's called a lake.
Well,
No, it's not.
nobody likes. Anyway, moving swiftly on.
Does it fit?
Does it fit?
Does it fit?
Does it fit? That's an inside joke that neither of these guys get
Hey-o!
either. Nobody on the stream. Oh, Joseph might get it,
He might.
but nobody else does. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Sure. I think
You're like Martine trying to get a joke in WhatsApp.
I think at this rate we're not gonna see Dick back for round 6 on stream.
I think he's had enough of us, to be
or
honest.
Ron for that matter.
Ron has definitely had enough of us.
I think Ron had enough of us in round 1.
Yep. He very tentatively agreed to
Be on
be
stream.
on stream, and he is regretting that decision right now. Harmless NPC doesn't want to. No. Me neither.
Don't want to what? Get our inside joke?
Probably not. Because now I hear it back, it does sound quite dirty.
Yep.
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 Yep. It is not sexual in any way, though.
It's not a sexual innuendo.
No, it's
In your endo.
it's miniature related. So, tippy top of turn 3.
Should we update the turn?
It is turn 3. It's up
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Oh no, it says turn 1.
Is.
Oh,
It's definitely.
actually, there's also the bottom related, miniature related. Hey, nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Hey!
Harmless NPC, get out of my mind.
He is your neuroparasite.
He is my neuroparasite. Yeah. All right. Bottom 3. No, it's bottom 2.
Bottom of 2. Get
It's
your
bottom
fact,
2.
Get your facts straight.
Maybe change it from turn 3 to turn 2. We are
I got overexcited.
completely sober here.
I got carried away.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
you're
think
not.
this is quite a good game.
You're not sober?
I
You
said I'm
still-
completely sober.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. You still have to drive me home.
I'm completely sober. I just had a coffee. I don't
Yeah, great.
drink any alcoholic beverages.
None whatsoever.
Oh, measuring some distances.
Measuring.
Measuring. Yep. Interesting.
Measuring is knowing, as we say in the Netherlands.
Yeah. Like we
Only
were talking
it
about
was-
yesterday. The older editions, you weren't able to pre-measure, so people used to have to just know their arm was about 24 inches long and just pop it down on the. Oh yeah. I think I can shoot that.
We said the exact same thing yesterday.
We did.
With targeters, for stormtroopers, and
yeah,
everything, you know.
We're just regurgitating
Content.
information. Yep.
To create content.
I mean, you've seen content on the internet before, right?
I think we're far more interesting than half of it out there.
I think we're far more interesting than the other half of it. So between us,
Aye.
we're more interesting than all of it.
We are more interesting than the internet.
Oh, you heard it here first, folks.
Yep.
The internet's dead. Long live Amsterdam Wargaming.
Who thrives on the internet? Which? All rigged. We've got a
Do you know what's
rig.
interesting?
What is?
We haven't had Votan on yet.
No, we were talking about that before this round.
Yeah, well, that's what we do. We regurgitate content.
Necrons are looking pretty numerous. Do you think Nits will be better at whittling them down than the Custodies yesterday?
No, actually, because the Custodies did a very good job at whittling them down here.
Well, to be fair,
Okay, you tell us. You're the Nid Exa, the Nid Spurt.
that sounds wrong in so many ways. Nitspurt.
Yep.
I think Ron still has most of his like proper damage dealers left on the board. The
Both Hive Tyrants.
both Hive Tyrants, the Meliceptor, Exocrine.
Yep.
The only thing which is the Sportman is a Nitspurt, yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing is that whereas the Custodies I think were just a little bit tougher and weren't bothered as much by being tagged by scarabs and stuff. The Nits might have a little bit more difficulty with that.
Yeah, I don't think the Nids like it, do they?
They do not. Not in the well, not in the slightest is a bit of an overstatement, but
I mean, I don't think the Florent cares or the Warcrunt cares, but the Maliceptor wouldn't like it.
the
Well,
Maliceptor
he
can
was.
actually dish out quite a lot of damage.
Can he?
Yeah,
I thought he had like 5 attacks.
I think he has 3, and he can sweep. So yeah, 6. 6.
Ruben, can you say Custodies again?
Custodians or janitors?
Yes. Space janitors. Those scarabs hung on pretty long yesterday. They did? Probably. I don't remember which scarabs you're talking about, but they did.
Yeah, no, those were the scarabs where Trojan only killed 1.
Oh, God, yeah.
Trajan.
Yeah, because you rolled like 5 ones or something. Silly Trajan.
Custody.
I think he's saying it's pronounced custodi, but I think he's
Custard?
wrong. because
Dante,
it's
can you
pronounced
pronounce custards again?
Yeah, custards.
Can you pronounce that again? We didn't hear you.
Yep. Custards. Oh, there's a very interesting viewer Dino Cardigan Co. is overviewing the game.
Should give a shout out to Dino Cardigan Co.
Yep.
For
His
organizing
wonderful cardigan.
His wonderful cardigan that made this weekend happen.
Yep. Without the cardigan, there would be
No
nothing.
weekend.
No weekend. It would still be Monday.
Yep.
And
We'd all
everyone
be
would
working.
sad.
Yeah. 100%.
Custado. Yep. Yep. That sounds a bit more like janitor. I just think Space Marines went out, conquered the galaxy, and the custodians just rocked up with a mop. Just, oh god, no, gum underneath the tables, crayon on the walls. Oh, Space Marines been at it again. I bet that was their Space Wolves. Oh.
Do you know the little cards that they use to sort of mop?
Yeah, with the
Like
with
the ice
water
rings
in
as
it and the
well.
thing. Yeah.
No, like the ice rings, like the cards. That,
Oh, the Zambonis. Yeah.
yeah, the Zambonis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think those are custodian rhinos.
Oh, yeah. They have a special transport, don't they? Big floaty transport. The old fungus and nid goop. Yeah. You do produce a lot of goop, don't you, Ruben?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, too much goop.
Too much goop.
No, just you personally.
And confetti from all the spore mines.
Is Dean messing with Ron's loaded dice?
It's seriously on sixes.
Really?
Really. 4 times sixes.
I think
You
he only
lucky
uses.
boy.
I think he only uses it for wounds. Oh, there was a
lucky boy.
3. Another
That's
6. A 3.
A 3. Another
6.
6. A 6.
Another 6. That's a lot of 6s.
A 2. Maybe Ron has been following my recipe.
Yeah, just use loaded dice.
No, not loaded. Just pop your dice in the microwave. Ping him 30
Is it
seconds.
only rolling 6s and 3s?
No. No, there you go. There you go.
And a 3 again. And a 6. And a 6. This is primo content for everyone watching at home. We should be videoing this. This is what a loaded dice looks like.
Don't be joking about that stuff, man.
No.
He's not allowed to use these.
He's not. He's only using his little blue dice.
It just use it to see you at the first turn.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
He's only using his little blue dice. We've got it all on stream. We're video.
You can watch it back.
I'll watch it back here.
Yeah.
You can watch him searching for this one particular die.
All right. Well, that was interesting.
Yep.
For those of you that weren't able to see that at home, Dino picked up one of Ron's dice,
And-
rolled it, and it was about 26s, 10 3s, and a 2.
See, the thing is, Dean is just not used to rolling 6s.
True.
That's why he was so amazed by it.
Yep. But don't worry, Ron is not using those dice to roll any saves or anything useful in the game.
Even if he
It's
was.
an unrelated dice. He is using his little tiny blue dice.
Yeah. Shall I start, go make some pictures?
Yeah, do it.
All right.
Oh, should we do a thing?
Do it. Do it.
Do a thing?
Yep, do it. We're gonna go to the potato live cam. See, we're such a professional organization. We got a gimbal. We stuck a potato to it, on top of it, and then
It's a man's pike.
Question. Does this confer like it's not an obstacle,
Into the cornflakes. He misses.
Okay, are we connected? Yeah, we're connected. Have you started the...
I have. Hold your horses.
The two guys.
Jeez. That was not a pleasant sight. Nope.
And then the last guy. Two hits.
Yes.
One wound. So the last
So Chris is now showing you guys a couple of close-ups from the stream game. Exactly, NPC. Dean just made the biggest mistake of his life, using up all those 6s. Some Biovores in the home field, along with an Exocrine, and Neurothor buddy standing next to him. Tyrant Guard with his 2 big papas. Meliceptor. Oh, there you go. That's 5 Spore Mines. I need to up the tally. We're now up to 11, Dante. Does Nids look familiar? Yeah, they're. This is like the classic behemoth color scheme. And Chris is now also going to go into the room, see what's going on over there. I'll talk you guys through what we're seeing. Those were some snacks. That's the bar. And then, so this is Rob playing his Clubbering Vest against Death Guard. Silent King making his way to the middle of the table. Going up against those Death Shroud Terminators. Looks like a fun game. Now we're coming up to Leonard facing the Deathwing of Dan that we saw in the previous round on stream against Peter. Now we were saying before that the GSC are facing a tough matchup because Arm of Contempt still being in play. And those Deathwing Terminators are just tough as nails, tough to shift. And as you can see, they're still very much present on the board. Although there are still quite a lot of GSC models left. Wondering how that game is going. And moving over, this is, well, Imperial Knights of course, but I'm not sure who or what they're facing. Oh, this is Shop with his Gene Stealer called Tyranid / Imperial Guard list, Bruck Brother list, going into Florian's Imperial Knights. But by the looks of it, Shop's running thin on the ground. This is Imperial Knights against Eldar, or some form of pointy ears. And then this is Thomas going up against Nikki's Death Guard. By the looks of it, Nikki is not in a great place, but they said that when I came over to their table that Thomas would draw the game towards him in the later stages of the game. Cool models. I like Death Guard. What do you guys think of the Death Guard models? I like them.
How many attacks in the stream here? 11 on the charge, 10. So 10 now.
And now Chris is moving over to the next table, which is Christian's Votan. Christian's Votan into, let me have a look, because I keep forgetting Thomas Vercoyen's Imperial Knights, but I think they'll be about done as well. Because when I was over there half an hour ago, they said it was a tough matchup. And this is Yuri's beautifully painted Dark Eldar against Stefan's Space Marines. I'm not sure what chapter he's playing, but it looks of it might be Iron Hands. Yeah, I think Iron Hands. And then the table next to it, that's Tom versus CJ, Imperial Knights versus Drukhari. One of the knights seemed to have lost his head, or torso for that matter. Always been a fan of Death Guard. Yeah, they're a cool army. I like Death Guard. And this is Chris rounding the corner now, coming back to us. Hi, Chris. Hello. Hi. You're filming ground, but yeah, there you go. Hey, hello. And that's Dean. Hi, Dean. Dean is grumpy. Dean doesn't want to be on camera. He says no. Oh, wait, where's Chris at? That is... Wait, don't know who's filming right now. It's Necrons. Oh, this is, I think, the Monolith list. Yeah, Monolith versus Chaos Demons. A lot of Necrons on that middle objective. And then going over to Peter and Florian's game. As I said, that game was just a real tough matchup for Peter, with his flamers not really doing anything against 1,000 Suns, always dust special rule, and the combination of that and Arm of Contempt, of course.
No worries. So, you did the action and consortium? Yes. I just didn't know if that's continued from the last turn or if it was...
That's the one that's on every turn, but I can choose every... based on the
Now going over to... What's that? Sisters versus, I believe, Blood Angels. What happened, guys?
He did like his entire calculation based on it going off, and then I failed to do something.
Oh my god.
No, he was like, okay, so we're not getting murdered by the screaming kid, I'm just going to charge the venom throat, because otherwise, if I get quite blasted by the venom throat, then the scream will murder me.
Oh. So, Dick just charged only Venom Throats because he was afraid of the Screamer Killer killing him. And then he's really worried that the Venom Throats would give him fights last. And his... what is it? Yeah, his jet bikes would get killed. But then Ron failed to roll his 3 up. So all of his Dick's calculations were kind of moot. It's Reno against David. Cool game as well. Tau versus Votan. Orange versus Purple. Cool looking models over there as well. Teeny tiny buggies. Facing the space fish. And that would be Tyranids versus the Brupp brothers. The Gene Stealer Colts. Their uprising was a success, but now the Star Angels arrived and are gobbling them all up. And this is Root versus Mitchell. All the Mortar teams still being alive. And I think that game is about to draw to a close, as Mitchell, when I was over there, only had a couple of models left. Oh, there's still a flyer going around. And a turf gone.
There was hit into wood with the first half, and then
now you have one more dice. How many hits do you have?
no. These are the wounds on the first half.
Oh, wounds from the first half. Sorry, I was confused whether you were rolling hits or not.
No, I was doing well. 10, 16.
Space Wolves facing Custodes. Looks like a cool matchup as well.
Which is 14 times 4. 40, 60. No. 56. So I do get
My brain.
Yeah, same. That's why I was...
And then lastly, Yort versus Justy. It looks like most of the custodies have been removed from the table, and the Votan. Not many models left, but they are seizing the board. And there's Chris. Hello, Chris. I'm gonna switch back to the streaming. Oh, he's gonna catch a couple of shots from the stream table. Got to focus there, buddy. Oh, there you go. It's a Maleceptor fighting off a whole swarm of scarabs. Warrior bravely trying to hold on to that objective over there. And that's me. Whoop. Yeah, you're not live anymore, bud.
Yeah. That's why I like. Because he was here. That's what I said. Oh. Because he was here. Oh. Yeah. You agree? Yeah. If you no. Do it that way. Cool. Okay, so scoring on 10 player, you get.
Hey, Chris.
Hi.
How's it going?
Grant.
Yeah?
Yeah. In the Yort versus Justy J-Off, Yort has one model left. He also has 5 sisters, but he has one relevant model left, which is his Telemon on one single wound.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yep.
From what I
So
what I
my
saw.
excellent camera work.
Yeah. Thanks for that, by the way.
You're welcome. Yeah, what else? Most of the other matches are coming to a close. Thomas Beckers versus Nikki.
Yeah, the Death Guard seem
They're
very
looking a bit thin on the ground, but they're still hanging on. They're in relevant places.
Really? Yeah.
Abaddon's down to his last 3 wounds. There is a Psyker right next to him.
Oh, okay.
So potentially, we can see Abaddon die.
Yeah, that's always a joy.
It is one of my favourite things. There was a load of flamers there, and his Death Guard, what do you call them? Plague Marines.
Yep.
We're in the middle, next to a fella, Mordog.
Oh.
Yeah. So I think he was still hanging on for at least 8 points. But obviously I don't know the actual scores, but yeah, we'll see. Rob's having a good time.
Yeah, he's having a
Against
great
Mike.
game, isn't he?
You see, he has a great game every time. When he was on stream,
Yeah.
he was a great.
Rob's a great guy.
Yeah, great guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, not much super relevant to report. Florian is just steadily chewing through Peter's army. The fact that Peter's shooting does nothing against Florian at the moment
Doesn't help.
really doesn't help. And Florian has enough denies to be able to make sure that those critical powers don't go off. With the strat for the 3d6 deny and rerolls and such. Yeah, very interesting one so far. How's this game going? Do we need a score update? 'Cause whose round was it just?
I think we're still in Dick's turn 2.
Dick, is this still your turn too?
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you can give me updates on...
Yeah, we're ready.
1 second.
Oh. Dick's turn 2.
Yes. Secondaries.
Purge the Vermin for 2.
So 5. Yes.
Treasure of Aeons for 5. Takes it up to 10.
10.
And Ancient Machineries for 4 takes it up to 8.
8. Okay, it seems like Dick is pulling ahead.
Yep, and he took 8 on the Primero.
Alright. And from what I gather is that
And he didn't
Ron...
plant
will-
another bomb.
Okay, fair enough.
Ron just came in with 4 on the primary and 1 on banners.
Yeah.
But we'll top up his scoring at the end of this round. 3.
for sure. So Dick is sitting on 23 plus 12 is 35 points against Ron's 5 at the minute, but we still need to calculate his banners and no prisoners and primers and stuff.
Stick turn free. Yeah, he's chilling on his phone, looking a bit on porno. That's it. Game's in the pocket already. I can find that. Yeah, I can find that.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Yeah, so just gave Dick back his phone. Time's not. I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue. As we say, we're in turn 3 now.
Yeah, and turns are going to go quicker and quicker, right?
Much quicker now. Basically, all Dick needs to do is just hold those 3 objectives in the middle.
Because he's in
one
position.
more time.
Yeah.
Do the action one more time. And just keep the Nids out of certain table quarters.
Yep.
And that's it.
That's the thing. I don't think Ron has a whole lot left to push back with.
Not really.
Like that Screamer Killer will do a number on those scarabs on the bottom right. Those are scarabs, right?
Yeah. No, they're Scorpex.
Oh, they're Scorpion.
Scorpex. I think if he can do the -1 to wound on, how do you think that Screamer Killer will do?
It's going to be tricky. I mean, if those Scorpex have their invulns up, the Screamer Killer will struggle getting rid of him because he will be hitting
10 attacks?
11 on the charge.
11 on the charge.
Hitting on 3s, no rerolls though, because I don't suppose they were in range of either one of the Hive Tyrants.
So we're looking at 8 hits. Wounding on 3s.
We're now in Ron's psychic phase. And I'm sure we'll see another attempt at psychic ritual from that Hive Tyrant over there. And I think, can you check for me, are there still spore mines left in that top left building? No. Yeah, or maybe the Hex Destroyer might have killed them. Yeah, so after this round as well, guys, we'll see the armies that were nominated for Best Painted Army. We're gonna take some cool pictures for you guys and post them on our Instagram, so make sure to check that out.
What is our Instagram, Ruben?
Our Instagram is Amsterdamned Wargaming.
How's that spelled?
Spelled in the same way as it's spelled on our YouTube channel that you're watching right now.
So go check it out at
Go
Amsterdamned
check it out.
Wargaming. Like, tag at hashtag Amsterdamned Wargaming.
Uzata says, best Necron player on the Dutch scene, learned so much from him playing last year.
Oh, thanks, but you're confusing me. I don't play Necrons.
I don't think he was talking about
Oh,
you.
was he not talking about me?
No.
Who was he talking about? Dick, maybe?
Either Dick or Rob.
I'm guessing Dick.
That would be my guess as well. But you
Oh,
never
sorry,
know.
Dick or Rob. Sorry, I thought you said Dick or Ron.
No.
Yeah, could also be Dick or Rob. Rob's also been playing Necrons for a while.
I think more people have faced Dick with playing Necrons.
Yep, I've definitely faced him a lot. Yep.
Yeah, you have.
This is Neuroparasite, I think, from Zimalaceptor.
Yeah.
7 Salty Mortal.
Max is 6.
No, because he did 4 plus the 3 from
Oh, yeah. Okay.
the thing.
How many scarabs are on that middle objective? Can you see?
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
Correct. 11 exact. But Ron just rolled a super smite, so I think some are about to die.
So it's a super smite. So that's 8 wounds, 8 mortals. Six mortals. Oh, it was not. Okay, yeah.
Not a super smart. So
Okay. No worries. So 10 for 10.
I think his high tone, his wing tone there is geared up, sighted for that the scarab spider reanimator thing.
I can guess so, because I mean he needs to get rid of that gloom prism, right?
Well, it's the gloom prism as well as just the being able to endlessly reanimate his scarabs onto the center objective.
Yeah, but it's also just the fact that he can deny that warp ritual.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, no.
Yep.
Yeah, this is not a misplay. This is like completely something we do.
Let's see what's going on.
It's the last I could get.
So Dick is now contemplating whether he should try and deny the warp ritual, I think. And that's the zones killing the last two, what are they called again? Tomb Blades from one of the squads was behind a ruin over there. Because of the minimum of 4 mortals, of course. It obliterated them.
Ron's decided not to poop spore mines. Instead, he's going to try and shoot that Hexmark destroyer in the backfield.
I get that.
Just gets rid of him, get him out of there, clear your backfield zones. Not sure what the discussion was about. I think Ron forgot something. They decided to 4-up it. So Ron was able to do the 3d6. I think it was for Warp Ritual.
Yeah, so I think he got Warp Ritual off the first time now.
Yeah, nice bit of sportsmanship from the players there. Really liked it.
Dante is asking where you're bringing out your oily boys.
The oily boys. Well, being as I've totally built 3 models out of probably several hundred in about a month.
Yeah.
They're probably a long time away. But don't worry, Dante. You will be the first to know when they're ready because you'll be painting them.
Heyo. With oil paints?
Oh.
Hey.
Oh.
So this is now the exocrine, I think going into the... what are these going into?
No idea.
Might be the destroyers on the bottom right.
No, the destroyers in the building, the actual shooty destroyers.
No, right.
There are 2, yeah.
Can you see those?
How many moves? How many 3 saves? 3 damage each. And how many mortals?
D3, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
I rolled for it after the whole sequence.
So yeah, I'll take it on him first, so he'll die, and then one guy.
So one guy for the guys, and then now mortals, you take. It's weird, you're on 2 up to do D3.
Yeah.
So that's 2 destroyers dying from the exocrine, but now Dick does get to do his reanimation, of course.
Can I show him card?
Sorry? Justin wants to... I don't know, Justin wants to show me something, I think. Oh, pizza face.
He just killed a Telemon and a Custodes bike squad on his own.
Really?
Mr. Pizza Face.
We'll
This
get him
cam is
on,
not live.
We'll get him on later. We'll get him on next round when you're on stream, when whoever wins this.
Ooh. Ooh. So Justin is super excited because he, for once, painted a model himself. No, I'm kidding.
Well done.
I'm kidding.
Slap chop all the way, guys.
Well, actually, it looks half decent.
Just I don't know why you sound so surprised.
Me and Justy always have the tradition of when we walk past each other's table, we'll tip over a couple of each other's models.
What did you start that? I just do it to everyone now.
Oh yeah, I started doing it to Justy, and then he picked it up and did it to me, and I think he escalated it into the entire Dutch team.
Yep.
But if he's going to be on stream, I'm going to have to fight the urge to tip his Hackatoni land fortresses.
Do it.
Yeah, let's.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Super chat, and we will flip his land fortresses.
On the AO Super Major, when he was playing a very tense game of Rex versus what was it? Thousand Suns.
Oh yeah, the
He had
flamers.
Yeah, he had a trolley for all of his Rex. Hundreds of Rex, and it took me about 15 minutes to tip them all. And he had no idea. I'm talking about my glorious tipping of your Rex during Alliance Open. All of them.
I imagine Justy like hunched over, focused solely on the game.
Yeah, for those who do not know Justy, he's about 10 feet tall.
Yeah, we look like tiny little hobbits next to him.
I look like a hobbit.
Yeah. And I look like an infinitesimal tiny speck.
Yes. This is now the Screamer Killer charging.
Yeah,
Were there any other?
Scorpex, the flying winged hive tyrant.
Are there? I cannot see properly. Are there any of the shooty destroyers left?
Yeah, there's three of the normal shooty destroyers left in
3 of them. Okay.
the ruin. Yeah,
Okay. It's a decent amount.
it's a pretty decent amount.
This is now the Walkern going into the Scarabs as well.
I think this is the turn Ron is trying to clear out these scarabs.
He kind of has to.
He kind of has to, yeah. Yeah, he really has to. Dick does have
2,
some CP.
4, 6, 8, 10. There's still 10 Scarabs left.
There's a
So
lot of
the,
scarabs there, and I don't,
I mean, the objective is Ron's now.
because he has 15.
Yeah, because those 2 monsters count as 5 each.
Oh no, the Tyrant Guard have just
Yeah, if one tippy toes on the objective.
10. So you got 11 models.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
And I'm sure between the 3 units, he'll kill at least one of the Scarabs.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that winged hive tyrant will kill the spider.
Oh, and this is now the Screamer Killer going into the destroyers, I imagine. Chris?
What?
This is the Screamer Killer going
into the
destroyers. Yeah. Scorpex.
Scorpion. 10 saves.
10 saves.
This is hot rolling there for Ron.
Yep.
Five failed, they live.
Hey!
Scorpex live. That is.
Minus 9 on the roll. He has to roll the 1.
He's got 2 CP, right?
Minus 4. Yeah,
He's got 2 CP.
but you're minus 4 for everyone. 1 minus 1 for everyone. Extra.
Does that count with the ones that come back?
That's a fair point.
So if he brings some back,
I don't know. That I don't know.
So this is Dick doing his reanimation. I think he just needs to bring back one.
Two back.
No, but it was one.
One back. Put one back anyway.
Yeah, so that
So he's got 2 Scorpex alive on his objective.
So why?
Yeah, and the streamer can take the shit. I assume that's the question.
So Dick is still going to have this objective in the bottom corner. He'll have the objective in the top right corner.
yeah.
Let me see what's on the top.
Warrior, it's 5, so it's a 20 attack.
Fours and fives.
Only one. It's turn 3.
Oh, so there's a single score pack alive where Chris pointed just now. So that's. Let me point that out to you. So there's a single score pack alive over here, and there's 2 alive over here.
Dick interrupted with his scarabs and killed you.
And then Dick killing the warrior on this objective here.
So now it's
Finishing.
just the Exocrine, and I
How
don't
many-
know.
How many scarabs? Are there 6
Six
scarabs?
scarabs on there, yeah.
Mm.
So he
The
needs to
Exocrine
kill.
could do it, 'cause
He needs
it-
to kill 2 bases, and Dick needs to not reanimate any, right?
Well, he needs to kill one. I guess Ron's going there to contest it. That's my guess. Right?
I mean, yeah, that's fine. But I think Dick's already done his ancient machineries over there,
Yeah, for sure. That
done
was
it
the
in the
first
middle.
one he
so he
did.
just needs to do the bottom one, which is the
Yeah.
easiest one because he
Yeah.
still controls it. Yeah, I think although Ron's doing a good job of clearing up here, I think it's still a tough ask to push back into this
It is definitely
into
is.
this game.
Yeah.
The Necrons just scored so well. I think Ron's doing great though. Some solid choices.
He's doing good. Yeah, because the Exocrine, I don't know. Oh, seeing that it's Ron's turn, the Exocrine charged. Oh wait, Dick interrupted. You said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So the Exocrine can still.
He can kill him. I mean, he can.
I killed 3 and 2 from that.
Oh, that's important. He killed 3 scarabs in the middle, and 2 came back.
Well, the objective's still his.
Yeah, but the scarabs are annoying.
They definitely are.
They're just soaking up any smoke. I'm not quite sure what the attacks
I don't know
he's
what.
rolling now.
Me neither.
All the time about attacks together because then they hit and wound on the same thing and he just
Yeah, because they'll strength 6 and stuff. Yeah. Don't mind us, Ron.
one guy died.
Yeah, this is the Tyrant Guard attacking
Yeah.
in the middle.
Yeah, because of Behemoth, they get strength 6.
Yeah.
Exocrine.
Yeah, that's the plan. Ron is trying to kill 1 scarab base with that X-Queen to
Yeah,
contest
exactly.
that objective to
Yeah.
prevent Dick getting the 12
Yeah, of
next
course.
turn.
Still in with the chance. Just needs to roll. And now.
That's quite big.
Yep.
Ron did well to prevent Dick getting the big 12 next turn on the primary. Because of course the X-Queen is Behemoth, it counts as 5 models for OPSEC.
Yep.
So those scarabs, contest that objective with those scarabs.
Oh.
Wait, is the
spider I just failed 5 wound rolls.
That. So Ron just failed to kill the Canoptic Spider with his Reaper flyer.
which is massive
That is massive.
because now the Reaper is stuck there.
That Plus the fact that the spider can bring back scarabs.
Bring back scarabs, and the Reaper's stuck there next to all those destroyers. Do you want to circle this? There's a load of wraiths here,
Yeah.
which will do damage to him.
So these raids can also just move in there, they can move in there, they can move in there. It's really Dick's pick, but Dick's pick. That is really unfortunate for Ron. How many wounds left on the spider?
The spider didn't take any wounds.
You actually juice them up because otherwise
The Hive Tyrant just took 4 wounds. So the Canoptech Spider won combat.
He didn't take any wounds.
Blitterax Hive Tyrant.
He rolled 5 ones.
He couldn't write it.
He rolled 6 ones.
He couldn't write it.
6 ones. What's the toughness on the spider?
6.
Do you need 2s, no? I don't know.
I thought he rolled 5 ones.
I rolled 3 1s and 2 2s. I needed 3 to win apparently, because no adrenal glands, that would have come in close.
Oh, you haven't paid for adrenal glands. Okay.
That's the kicker. Yeah, that's the kicker.
Yeah.
You fight, okay, you fight next and then me fight. Oh no, you just fought there. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Scepter into the larger unit of scarabs.
Ron not paying for those adrenal glands is biting me in the ass now.
Two scarab bases died, none come back of the larger unit.
Oh man, that's rough. That is rough.
And then these guys are suffering 3 dead plus minus 3 for the script.
Passes the morale on the score pack to the bottom right.
Alright, the score packs are fine on the bottom right. So that means that it's Dick's objective. Sorry?
Passes the morale on the scarabs. Okay.
How long is it? 15 minutes?
Forward or backwards? Oh.
I don't know. We haven't kept track of their clock.
Yeah, we told them when the round started, and that was basically it.
Let me know when the stir is finished.
I don't know. That is rough for Ron.
Yep.
Rough, I tell you.
Very rough. Looks like the time is actually a little bit wrong. I will get the updated scores. Okay, we ready for Ron?
Yeah.
Round 3. War Pritchard, we got 3.
Right?
Banners, he got another 1, so it takes him up to 2.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Primary, he got 4.
Yep.
That's it.
Okay.
There was a slight issue with the time here. The TO stepped in, and they've both decided to cut it and give each player 5 minutes left to finish the round.
So, Chris, what's going on with the time now?
So they both have. Basically, they took 15 minutes off. So now
Yeah.
it looks like Dick has 10 minutes and no, wait. No, finishes at quarter to 4.
Yeah.
So yeah, so they both have 5 minutes left.
Okay. Okay.
And then it's done. This is turn 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're about to come to the conclusion of this game.
You could say it's about 10 minutes away.
Yeah, you could.
And you would be correct. This is turn 3?
This is turn 3. His turn 3.
His turn 3. And Dick went second, right?
He went second, it's his turn. So, he has 5 minutes left on the clock. I have 11 minutes left. We've just agreed with him. He's given us a 5-minute extension. But within reason, we're just playing with it.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Just going to try and get a quick rundown of how the game's finished.
Yeah.
Or finishing.
So while Chris is getting an update from the room, we are now looking into Dick's turn 3. From the looks of it, he's gonna get the he's gonna get 8 for the primary, and he should be able to finish his treasures. Maybe get another 4 on ancient. Not 100% sure about that. I mean, if you can finish off the Flyrant, it's another probably, let's say, 2 for Purge. And those are some Tomb Blades. Zooming over to Ron's home field. Oh, and they're placing a bomb. Yeah. So it's another 4 points on the primary for Dick over there. And Dick now is sort of screening out Ron from moving up with his monsters. Nipping the objective back on the top left, so also helps him for machineries.
They're going to shoot everything into him. So they suffer the penalty for moving. They do not.
And this the destroyers firing into the Hive Tyrant. Ron failing 2 saves.
Oh, sorry, so that's 2 damage. Yeah, 1 damage from the first one, and he's now only 3. Yeah, 3.
Flyrant losing 3 wounds there.
There's a big shot. He hits.
Hitting. Oh,
He wounds.
and wounding. That's a big save. Yeah, and the Flyrant's fine. He survived those destroyers. That's something, I guess.
They're going to charge him. These guys.
And that's
That is my only charge.
yeah, and so that's 2 Scorpix charging the Exocrine. Immediately going into combat.
One wound. Yeah. Minus 4.
Three, 6, 9, 10, 11. Oh, sorry, not 11, 10. Still 3, 0, 1.
There's literally no reason not to.
Yeah, and the Screamer Killer just picks up those destroyers on the bottom right, easy peasy. Chris, can you make us some pictures of the best painted armies?
I certainly can.
Use your own phone?
I use my own phone.
All right, you do.
Should I just use this camera?
Do it. I mean, yeah, go for it.
This actual
So I get a bomb.
camera?
Yeah. So I get purge only for my 1 zone, so only 1. I get treasures for free. And as you
Basically have 5 seconds.
Yeah, so Dick is picking up 1 for Purge for his deployment zone. Is that Flyron's just out? Remember that we're playing the diagonal deployments. And I'll have a look into the primaries. 1 sec. Yeah, so Dick picked up another 8 for the primary. And he planted a bomb as well, but I think Ron might try and take that away from him again. Then 1 for Purge. Three more for treasures. And ancient machineries is now capped out at 12. And there, Ron's attempt to cast warp rituals denied over there, which would cap him at 7. So it's
so super right now. 3.
we are now in Ron's turn 4. I'm not quite sure how the players decide on how to wrap this up with Ron starting. But I think they might just talk out Dick's turn 4. Not 100% sure. We'll see in a bit. think this is the last couple of dice we'll be seeing thrown in this game, guys. So Chris is just returning, taking pictures from the best painted armies, which I'm sure will look lovely as ever.
No, I lost 3 guys because he has 4 wins.
You took off the guy with 4 wins. You just said,
Yeah, I put him back at the beginning of the turn because I can't.
so okay, so you took off the down.
Got some cool pictures of the best painted.
Great. We're now in Ron's turn 4. So I think they're either gonna talk up Dick's turn 4 or gonna try and get Dick to play turn 4 as well. Dick did deny Warp Ritual again. So that will be. It's currently at 3, maxing out at 4 or at 7. I mean.
Okay.
And Dick's on 13 on treasures, 12 on ancient, 6 on purge.
Legit, it isn't. You use your single CP.
Zoanthropes charging scarabs. Gotta love it. Keep in mind, guys, that the scores that we have right now are not including Ron's no prisoner points.
Did you update all of the scores?
I updated Dick's turn 3.
And this is nice. This is
This
Ron's
Ron's
turn
turn 4. That's why I said I'm not quite sure what they're going to do with Dick's turn 4. It's coming down to the wire, guys. Ron has 1 minute and 40 seconds left. Dick's clocked out.
You have 1 minute and 30 seconds. Go.
NPC, I'm not quite sure. Because even with the 15 on no prisoners, he would still be behind. So I'm not quite sure how they're going to handle it. But because this is also a tournament that awards double points. Like, placement is everything for the final placement in the overall circuit. Like, they're doing a league which lasted the entire year. And because they're now awarding double points for this last sort of finals tournament, placement is super important. So of course all the players want to get out as many victory points as possible. Down to the wire. This one. We've got Dean as a TO taking their clock because just to save them some time.
1 minute and 16 seconds. We're keeping track of it.
Before we continue our way line, it's now my movement phase. Turn 5.
It is now your move phase. So let's do my score. I got only primary.
You got the primary for one objective.
The primary for one objective, and I still hold this within my turn, so it's 2
At the start of my turn,
start of your turn.
however, I'm still more.
Yeah. At the start of your turn, you roll. Okay. Yeah. Cool. So your turn. Simon.
The only thing scoring it takes now is
He's watching you. No, Chris is watching you.
So for everyone at home, I don't know if Ruben has updated you. Quite a tense game. Dick clocked out.
Going down to the wire. Yeah, I
Ron
said that.
has not
Seconds
even
left.
a minute left
Seconds.
on the clock. So he's just seeing out his last turn. All Dick can do is make saves.
Yeah, I'm always confused how that works with
Yeah.
clocking out.
All Dick can do is make saves.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
So Ron's got his warp ritual. That's going to take him up to 12. Dick does still score.
Right.
So he was still getting primaries, and he's still getting purge, but no purge.
Purge, but no purge.
Hold nothing. So now there's nothing more to score. You don't need to do it. You already have max division. You already have max. Let's just hope it's right.
Done?
Very tense.
Very tense finish there.
Yeah. So NPC, to answer your question, I'm not quite sure if Ron can still pull off a victory because it did come down to Ron's turn 5 in the
I'm going
end.
to go check on the scores. The players are top.
Yeah, Chris is gonna check on the scores and we'll be right back with you. But it's gonna be tricky. I think it's fair to assume that Ron scored 15 on the no prisoners. I'm thinking he scored 7 on warp ritual. So I think this is, aside from banners, this is the points that Ron is scoring right now. We'll hear back from Chris what the max or what the final score is for Ron on banners. So because Dick maxed out or timed out, he couldn't move anymore, but he would still passively score. So that's why he maxes out his prisoners, or sorry, his Treasures of Aeons.
All right, we have the final scores in
All
from
right.
this very tense game. They totted it up. Dick clocked out bottom of 4, and Dick does pip Ron to the victory by 6 points. 65 to 71.
That last 4 for Dick would be his bomb.
Yep. He had 2 bombs.
Yeah, so yeah,
Yeah.
we're counting for 2 bombs. One
Yeah.
in round 1, one in round 5. Just
yeah, something
that's
like
the way I'm
that.
adding it. Secondary wise, 15, 12, 6.
15, 12, 6, exactly. Yep.
So that brings Dick to a total of
71 with painting.
61 without painting, because we're not doing painting points because all armies are painted. And then Ron, I've got on 4, 4, 8, 12.
Yeah.
15 for no prisoners.
Yeah.
And
5 for banners.
5 for banners,
And
right?
7 for Warp Ritual.
Bring it in to a total
it.
of
55 without painting.
55, so 6-point difference. That's a close one as well. Very tense game, but
Yep.
very tense one.
Very tense game.
Oof, oof,
Very,
oof, oof.
very tense game.
I think Ron was a bit unfortunate, especially with the flying and also not making all of his warp rituals. Like missing out on 7 or 5 points
Dick,
there.
Dick was able to deny 2 of them, wasn't he?
Yeah.
That was it. We see the handshake at the end, which we really like. Even on these super tense games, it's good to see that they respect each other enough to shake hands after the game and say,
Yep.
"Look, good game." That's what we really want to see. I think, banners, the players are talking about it as well. Taking banners, I think, is what lost it for Ron. I don't know what he could have took, though.
Yeah, it's a tricky one.
Don't know what he could have took instead.
Dante is asking, couldn't have Ron planted objectives or bombs in his last 2 turns?
Could have, but all of his stuff was needed to do things, to kill
Right.
Dick off objectives.
Right.
Otherwise, Dick would have just continued to score more primary. So it's half a dozen of one, 12 of the other. You know, you either take Dick off 4 points, or you give yourself 4 points. Couldn't do both.
I think for a post-game interview, I don't think we quite have the time because we have to set up the table for the next round.
Yeah. We've gone over on time.
Yeah.
So we need to prepare the table because we only have 15 minutes, and we would like to have a little walk around too.
Yep. So we'll be back in about 15 minutes with the final round, round 6.
Round 6. There is one unbeaten player, Dick van der Haast.
If he wants, yeah. We would. But we'll be back with you momentarily.
Are we still live?
We are still live.
Yeah. We will confirm if Dick wants to be on stream again. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
We'll let you know. If not, we'll find you another fantastic game.
See you guys in a bit.
Ciao, ciao.